Hello everybody! The music is like super popping right now, like in the intro, and I'm just here like vibing out. But hello everybody! How are you today? Yes, congrats Bingo, you are first! But I have also, as you may have just noticed slash heard, I have added sound alerts so every time someone redeems things, I don't miss it anymore. Or at least less likely to miss it. I don't know how good it is, but oh my god, the Wigglies! Hell yeah! Keep up the Wigglies, y'all! But yes, we're gonna continue more of Yes, Your Grace, and what has just transpired was we survived the war, but then turns out our little brat of a son-in-law, the one that we married, our first one, to the I did not hear it, but I'm also on bad data. Oh no! Bingo, no! Well, it's okay. But yeah, so what happened last time was that my daughter is getting abused by her shitty brother, or by her shitty husband. So now the husband has declared war on us, and now we need to survive by being able to stand up to a 3,000 man army. It sounds hard. And I might lose TBH, but we'll see. And hopefully the audio and everything's okay. Hopefully I'm not peeking the microphone too much. I never know these days, so. Time to kill the abuser, yes. Indeed. Worse than murder. What the fuck? Dead Bingo. You'll need to save supplies in order to prepare for the siege. To put supplies aside, click the plus button. When you have gathered enough supplies, they'll make a crate of food. To be able to feed everyone during the siege, you will need 5 crates of supplies. So I'm assuming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go make 1 crate for now, and then we will leave it like so for now. And let us go, because right now our army is very sad, so we don't need to upkeep anybody right now. Let's go! The kings have asked for us to complete impossible tasks, and even if we complete some of them, their armies might not arrive in time. We need to find another way to get more men. But who can help us now? The lords definitely won't be able to give us any more men after we lost all of their troops. Perhaps we can muster the villagers. Every hand counts. We helped them before. It's time for them to repay the favor. I don't think many peasants can read though, so sending pigeons won't work. It'll be best to send agents and call for them directly. To invite peasants, send an agent to the chosen village. Okay. Pog, except I have no agents. So, that might be a problem. But, oh, JK, I have my general back. Your Grace, I ran into a small bandit camp. They were keeping a merchant captive. I have helped him out, and in return he gave me this gold. How much gold? Oh, 11 gold! Yo, sweet! Alright, King Varid. Eric, you have sent for me. No, you cannot have my daughter's hand. You're fucking old. That's disgusting. That's all for now. Get out of here. You're like, in case I fucking need something last minute, but I don't want to marry off my daughter to that. No, not an old man. She's only 12. Fuck that. Your Grace, the hunter found Volos. We have buried him by the tree. Do you realize there are no more thunderstorms? It really worked, Your Grace. Oh, I am so grateful for your help. We all are. May the gods have you in their favor. You are a good man. Thank you, Olivia. I'm glad I could help. The happiness of my people means a lot to me. Pay your taxes! Hi, Dungeon Guy, what's up? Your Grace, in order to prepare the siege, it might be a good idea to make improvements to the castle. Equipment and cattle reinforcements might prove vital. I have added a list of upgrades for you to check. You will see those in your weekly summary. God damn it. I don't want to make upgrades, but about time. Your Grace, my husband is heavily wounded. He's a local hunter, and he had an accident during his last hunt. He was injured by a deer. Its antlers got tangled in his quiver, and he was pulled from his horse. He survived only because the strap broke. Otherwise, the deer would have dragged him across the entire forest. He's very sick now. Is there anything you could do to help us? Do you want some gold? I have a lot of gold. I don't have a witch, so yeah, here, take the gold. This should be enough for you to get medicine, or to pay a healer. Oh, I think I know someone that could help. In fact, for this much gold, I'm sure he will. Thank you, Your Grace. Yes, go for it while we're still rolling in money. Your lord, my land has been oh, Your Grace. I have been robbed by a horde of rampaging Radovians. No, Your Grace. Rabbits. Dots. It's a serious problem when you're a lettuce farmer. I mean, lettuce is important and all, but can't help with that. I really have more important matters to deal with than rabbits eating lettuce. You will let these robbing rabbits rampage without retribution? Bah. Bro, figure out some traps or some shit, the rabbits. Your Grace, I'm Paula Ney, a groundbreaking painter. I come to you with a special offer. I have always lived in Davin, so I have come to you first, my king. I bring you my most cherished and valuable painting. Royals are likely to fight over it when I put it on auction. But I wanted to give you a chance to take it before anyone else does. My paintings are known across all the nations, but I don't think I have to tell you that. I know you have a famous one of mine. The one of the Grey Mountains. The one that was subpar. Yes, of course. It's beautiful. Tell me, what do you have for me, Paulon? I have a painting of the battle for Biana. It's somewhat abstract, full of emotions. It shows the soldiers running towards their enemy. In background, there is a waning moon, and a big fire spans across the whole battlefield. It's called Fire at the Waning Moon. But it just looks like a bunch of squares, because everything's pixelated. It's an impressionist painting, Your Grace. I'm a pioneer in this bold, fantastic, brave arts movement. How much did you want for this? I have a special price for you, lower than I can offer to anyone else. 12 pieces of gold. Well, that's actually pretty low. Sure, whatever, I'll take it. It might look nice in the council room. Thank you, Paul. If you have anything else, feel free to come back. Oh, I am most honored for my paintings to decorate the royal walls. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, it does look like pixels. I wonder if Lord Grego would buy this painting for me. Or perhaps it will look nice in the council chamber. You know what? Let's put it in the council chamber. Why not? Council chamber? Where the fuck would I put this, though? What? Wait, you want me to replace my tapestry with this? Hell nah. No, but I like the tapestry. I like it better than, you know what? We're gonna take it for now? Aha! I got it. Now I need to give it to Grego. Wait, I don't want to give it... looks so empty now. Let's place the Battle of Brianna in there. Oh no! No, that doesn't look good at all! Fuck that! Not sure what to think about this one. Well, at least I'm happy to support artists in their hard work. Add a Furby sound? Okay. We'll add a creepy Furby. Staring you guys down. We'll put this Furby... You know what? The Furby can take the booby spot today. Oh my god, it's Pokemon sound! Exactly! And that way I finally recognize... Because, like, sometimes I see it, but sometimes I don't. Like, my activity feed, so... I'm happy. We're gonna take this gross-ass Impressionist painting. I mean, nothing wrong with Impressionist paintings, but... I kinda like the tapestry. TBH. So, I'm sorry for the one that I just, bought the painting from, but, I'm gonna burn it. Darling? Vard asked for Azalea's hand. Vard would like to marry Azalea. He is offering quite a big chunk of army in return. Ugh, really? What made him think that we will let Azalea marry him? We need a prince, not some old fart. He knows we are desperate for soldiers. There might be nothing left of Davern if we lose. Are you suggesting we should agree to it? No. No, of course not. However, if we don't gather enough soldiers, Atana will raise the place to the ground, along with all of us. They can't do that. Why don't we just flee? If we know we're going to lose, what's the point in trying? What sort of king would I be if I left my people to die? We've got to try. We still have some time to prepare. Hopefully other kings will agree to help us. What are we going to do, Eric? The gods have doomed us. We have no good fortune. Everything is just going horribly wrong. Sometimes I wish we were just presents. Calm down. Everything's going to be fine. I'll make sure you and the girls are safe during the battle. You shouldn't worry so much. Go and lie down. Fine. I'll try to fall asleep. Okay, wifey. Goodbye. Have fun being pregnant. Hey, young daughter. Did you know you are potentially gonna get wed off to a really old guy? King Varad asked for your hand. He told me he'd like to marry you. What? King Varad? But he's old. Like, really old. Father, you cannot make me marry him. Of all the people, why did you pick him? Hey. I haven't picked anyone yet. I haven't agreed to his offer yet. I wanted to see what you think first. Yo, what's up, normal name? Welcome back today. Hello. Hi, Agent Core. Hello. How you doing today? I'm not sure why. I knew you'd never want this. Of course I wouldn't. I'm sorry. I really hope we won't have to. It's just on there though, you know, in case Saf fucks up things, then I'm gonna have to marry you off to an old fart. Not because I want to. Morally, it's abhorrent, but you know, I'd like to win the game. What did I join to someone being pregnant? That's my wife. My wife's pregnant, duh. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. And we are going to... Wow, there is a lot of shit on the map now. Holy crap. Okay. Hearing tavern business? The cult of the trees? Question mark? Question mark? Gold for boots? Oh, I've been rejecting that guy. Wounded husband? I think I rejected her too. Babushka. Oh, I didn't save that. Lost beloved son. Fever in the village. Alright, so let's go first to the tavern guy. Here. General, you go over there. Go talk to them for me. Thank you. Hello. Hi, Taki. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back indeed. Alright, Grego, you want this... You want this painting? I don't have the stork, but I have a different painting you can burn. Alright, I think that's it for today, so let's dip out. My day went well. I took my 3-hour AP statistics exam. Oh, man. 3 hours. How'd it go? Hopefully it went well. Congrats on finishing that, by the way. I know that stuff isn't easy. But I'm very glad. Reinforced gate will hold off enemy for longer at the gate. Reinforced walls provide support against enemy trebuchets. Build a moat. Holy shit, that's expensive. And ballista provides defense. Hi, Kerr. Hot oil. Throw hot oil from the top of your walls. Yeah, oil's good. Allows to mine under the castle wall if need be. Oh. Is that good or no? I don't know if that's a good idea. But I feel like I should get all these eventually anyway. For now, let's get reinforced walls. And then let me go put some supplies in. Wait. There we go. Yes. Pog. Y'all eating my fucking gold though. Holy shit. Pay your fucking taxes, all my peasants. Damn. Alright, save and continue. Grevno, week 33. I'm slowly getting screwed over day by day. I have told the villagers you wanted to see them regarding the call to arms. They should be here shortly. Thank you, General. Hi, Elena. Your Grace, I have prepared a herbal potion for the local cows. This should keep the muddy away, and the potion will not affect the taste of the milk. I must say, the peasant was right. The milk was delicious. That cow is surely well fed. Thank you, witch. I'm glad that happened. Hi, Thigh Baconator. How you doing today? I'm glad to see so many people today. Your Grace, I'm back from that cult of trees. They asked me to look for a daemon called Volos. Apparently, he takes the shape of a one-eyed bear. Ooh, add a lick emote. Thank you. I will add a lick emote. Lick, lick, lick. Yes. Add all the licks. Rawr. We'll add the lick. Neck lick. There we go. Yes, very good, very good. It takes the shape of a one-eyed bear. This was not an easy hunt, but I found him. Strangely, he was just outside of our castle walls. I have taken the body to the forest as proof. The folks seemed very happy. Good job, Hunter. I'm glad you're getting put to good work. Oh, that emote is so cute, Baconator. Grego! Your Grace! Add a Furby? Okay, I could add a Furby. Man, I'm so glad I added that, whatchamacallit, sound alert, because holy crap. It's saving me so much right now. I'm not missing stuff as easily anyway. Okay. There's a Furby on my head and a Furby on my titties. Perfect. Your Grace. I've heard what you need these paintings for. I found an animal tooth. You want it? Do you have beasts in your dungeons, Eric? You had better find a hunter to deal with this. Okay. I have another painting for you. Booba. Yes. Furby blocking the best view. It's not blocking it. It's sitting right on top of it. It's a nice squishy area for it to sit on. Yes, yes. I've heard what you need those paintings for. Lady Ada told me what you're doing with these paintings. You lied to me. You are not a collector. Eric, I can explain. These works people buy are not true art. They are nothing but fraud. These paintings do not reflect the true nature of the subject. They have been painted without a reference. Artists call them impressionist. Pfft. In reality, they just can't paint. My artwork shows each subject in the purest state. These artists only exaggerate features to make them look better. It devalues my work. So I just dispose of the paintings. I pay for the paintings, so I can do whatever I wish with them. I choose to burn them. So what? It harms no one. You're disrespecting other artists, or fair enough. Like a pillow? Exactly, like a pillow. I mean, you are disrespecting other artists, but I kind of want to sell you this really bad painting I have, so fine, fair enough. I guess you are right, as long as you pay for the artwork. Of course I do, and I pay premium prices too. Here, I have a painting for you. Battle-Free Brianna. Take a look at this one. Fabulous! I will take it. 18 pieces of gold. Is that alright? Sure, take it. I don't want it. It's a pleasure doing business with you. Have fun burning it. That's all I have. Alright, peace. I think that's all. Thank you for visiting. Goodbye, Your Grace. Thank you for the free extra gold. What's up, merchant? Your Grace, nice to see you again. When do you join my army in the upcoming battle? We have a chance to win the war, but we need to build up our defenses. My tavern business is booming, Your Grace. I will never give up on it. You can count on me and my men. Be ready. The battle starts in 17 weeks. Pog! Oh, wow, you and 6 people. Oh, we're gonna be scraping by, alright. For the past couple of days, weird noises and humming has been coming from the well. Boo! Boo! Her! Her! At first we thought someone was playing a trick on us, but no one could survive in the well for almost a week. It could be Vodyanoi. Perhaps he got bored sitting at the lakes and moved to the well. Or maybe he's hungry. Or perhaps he just wants a little company. Oh, we're not sure, but we'd rather not get close to that well. We've been going to the river to collect water, but it's a chore. Everybody makes a difference. That's true. That is true indeed. We can go see what the witch... Let's send the witch out. She's expensive. These creatures are no joke. To be safe, it's best if we chase it back to the lakes using magic. Thank you, Your Grace. It's good to know it'll be over soon. The trips to the river are really tiring. Good, good, good. You should have a token thing where someone can choose the music or game. Nah, I don't want to do that. Because I want to choose my music or game. I do whatever the fuck I want. Even if it's 6 dudes sitting in a tavern. True, true. True indeed. The butcher in my village keeps throwing bits of leftovers on the path. It rots and smells. I can't sleep because I get a headache from the strong smell. God knows what disease this pile of rotten meat holds. You sure that's a butcher and not a fucking serial killer? Please, Your Grace, can you help? Here, take the general for a week. My general will talk to the butcher. Thank goodness, Your Grace. I can finally sleep now. The neighbors are going to be glad to hear of this. I should have come here a long time ago. Yeah, 'cause... Dude. Good, I would choose bad music. Yeah, see, that's why I wouldn't do it. But oh my kids! What are y'all doing over here? There's a serial killer and y'all just be like, yeah, there's just raw meat over there, bro. Holy shit, what happened to our walls? My wall looks even more run down than usual, that's for sure. Alright, Hunter, I'm gonna send you out. Go to the cult of the trees. They like you. Invite them, Hunter. Okay, Hunter sent, and then allies. Everyone's very upsetty at me. Noxie, you wanna come back? Yeah, because he can offer 1,000 people. Okay. Noxie, Noxie. Let's see if we can invite you anyway. And then on to the next week. Pog or potentially unpog. Let's see. Doing all these things? Yes, yes. Lord Lurs, all these things. Alright, what? What? You can build a moat. Okay, let's keep the gold for now. But let's go ahead and add some more supplies. Burn the country to the ground. No! I'm trying to do good. I mean, at this rate, it's basically going to that, though. That's what it feels like, anyway. Alright, what's up, General? Your Grace, I've tried talking to the butcher. He didn't really want to listen to me. He insisted he wanted to come and see you. You should expect him soon. Thank you. Uh-oh. I have told the villagers you wanted to see them regarding the call to arms. They should be here shortly. Thank you, Hunter. Dragon Slayer. At your service, Your Grace. Do you still want to buy that tooth? I thought you might like this. Oh, what? First you accuse me of lying. You ally with Frederick. And now you try to sell me your stupid tooth. And fair enough, I am guilty of the lies. But I thought we were friends. I am really sorry, Noxie. Yeah, sure. Ah, I mean, I get it. He's angry with me. Your Grace, I'm afraid our troubles continue. The rabbity rogues have robbed us of our lettuce. We have none to sell and none to eat. Our children are hungry. Please, Your Grace, help us. Otherwise, the rabbits will try to take our food. Alright, fine. I'll send the hunter. Gave you guys this whole thing of fucking rabbit meat. Fine. I'll send the hunter. Maybe he will be able to help. Thank you, Your Grace. I'm forever grateful. Yeah. Deal with your freaking rabbits. Give me all the rabbit meat. Hello, peasant. Your Grace, your agent took care of our ditty. The monster is no longer milking our cow. As a thank you, please accept this jug of milk. It's fresh and fine. Comes from our beautiful ditty, of course. Just don't drink it all at once. What am I gonna do? Oh, well? What am I gonna do with a whole bunch of jug of milk? I'll just put this with the rest of my supplies? Okay. I turned it into wheat. I'm a magical king. I'm selling packs of supplies, Your Grace. Let me help you with your struggle. I offer the best prices in all of Tavern. Only 28 gold for 22 supplies. What do you think? I'm good. Pass. Peace out, dude. That would be all, thank you. I understand. Peasant. Hello again, Your Grace. Why did you call for me? Will you join my army in the upcoming battle? The war with the Tana is close at hand. We need to build up our defenses. You can count on all of our community, Your Grace. I knew you were going to ask, and we have already started preparing. Be ready. The battle starts in 16 weeks. Pog! Another 6 people. Dope! My lord, shelter we seek. Our village is entirely destroyed. We have no place to go, no place to call home. Can you help us? It's Your Grace. What village? What happened? What village do you speak of? Brisk, my lord. I've never heard of such a village. Must be awfully far away. Behind the mountains far? Yes, my lord. Radovians, eh? My lord, my grace. Your grace? We realize who we are to you. We realize our brothers fought with you. We realize we're not welcomed here, but we had no other choice. Many have died, and many need to die, and many need to die no more. I urge you, I beg of you, help us. We have no weapons, nor bad intentions. We simply want to live. Why did you leave Radovia? Why leave Radovia? One born in riches and wealth will never understand what it's like to struggle. Our home country is at war. Many fight for resources, for power. We followed Bayron. He's a good man. Beatboxes 1.2.3. Wow. He's bound to marry one of the daughters from the Seven Kingdoms. Once that takes place, us and you will differ not. Until then, we just need a place to stay. Your people killed our brothers. Unarmed, you say? I've just returned from battle with your king. I marched to meet him with an army and returned with but a few men. We're at war. Why would we help you? We did not want this fight, nor know how to defend ourselves. Bayron did all he could to help get us as many of us through as possible. The rest of us are stuck behind the mountain trail. We are not who you think we are. We came here to seek peace. I've heard enough. Lies or not, I cannot help you. There's just a couple of dozen of us, women and children. We just want a place to stay. We have nowhere else to go. There must be something you can do. You should know that my decision is not just based on my opinion. Some kings have advised me to help you, but some were against that. 5 supplies per week, they say. Alright, fine. Come stay here, pay your fucking taxes, though. Ugh, fine. You will get food and supplies. Tell your children they will eat tonight. Thank you, your grace. As a token of gratitude, please accept this gift. We call them fire flowers. We use these for celebrations. Children love these things. But in large quantities, it proved to be useful, on the battlefield as well. Perhaps it could be practical in your future struggles. Where'd you give me the flowers? What? Okay, hi peasant. Your grace, I have a vicious stomachache. For 5 days, there's been no sign of the, stool, the constipation. My elder mother has prepared special prune juice, a special mixture. It didn't work. Actually, it's worse since then. If I didn't know any better, I would think that she would have put an end to me. Hi, Crisp. How you doing today? I think constipation is the term the medics would use. Help a poor fellow, won't you? Go find a healer. And don't bother me with such petty matters. Visit a healer. I'm sure they would help. They cost money, your grace. All I have is 2 chickens. Rawr. If Saf ruled the world, we would have world peace. Feed the man a banana. Wait, would a banana help? The house is my mother's. I have to wait until she passes away to get her things. Why do you have to wait for her to pass away? Sus AF. Sorry about your constipation, dude. I'm sure you'll figure something out. Yeah, that's right. I could speed up the process with the old egg. That's a great thought, your grace. Thank you. Oh. You're welcome. I have accidentally convinced a man to commit murder. World peace, yes. Hello, wifey. About Radovians. During the King's Summit, King Fabion asked me to help people from Radovia. He was clear that he will join our forces if we do so. On the other hand, King Yedric said he would help if I exterminate all of them. That's great, honey. It means we'll get help either way. Yes, I suppose. Some Radovians have visited our halls this week. They asked for food and supplies. I decided to help them. Oh, do you not remember what these bandits have done to us? We lost many people, and you're giving them your supplies. They're just peasants. They had nowhere to go. I won't carry on the war between us and Radovia. We must help each other. Well, it is your decision, sweetheart. Now you have to help them all. I know, honey. Oh, I'm fucking myself over. Bananas have helped me through my problems down below. Oh, interesting. I don't usually have problems down below. But I mean, bananas do got fiber in them, so makes sense. Noxie is pissed off at me. um, I can't really invite anybody, so because like there's like nobody here. Unless Grego was, he doesn't have anything new though. And Edson won't join me because he wants me to sell drugs, and I don't want to do that. Well, I'm kind of shit out of luck, I suppose. Sure. We'll go back to the maps and let's go see what we have here. Attacked village, side business. I didn't help you out at all, so gold for boots, I definitely didn't help you. Let me go see what I have helped. Tavern business. Lost loafer's son. The father apparently wasn't overly grateful. Oh, okay, never mind. Who else is here? Wounded husband? I don't think I fixed her problem either. Babushka, we didn't finish that either. Fever in the village. So we... Oh! Head bat! Okay, let's see if this works. Did that head pat work? Yay! Oh, it's covered by the Furby. Oh no! Look, but there's a head pat. Thank you for the head pat. I appreciate the head pat. Poverty in the... What about poverty in the... Poverty in the... Wounded husband? King helped her by giving her some gold for a healer. Oh, okay. So I did actually help the wounded husband one. Okay. Wounded husband. We'll send the general to get you to help us out, and then let's go on to the next week. Do dragons exist in this game? I think they do. It's not too clear, but apparently they talk about dragons as if they exist, so I assume they do. Maybe it's not good for me to just be assuming things, but yes, I do think for now, yes. Let's go get some. Let's reinforce. You know what? Let's reinforce our gate. There we go. And yes, let us go and continue. Pog. Okay, I'm gonna go open up my water so I can start sipping on that. Oh god. Come on, open up. There you go. I asked because you're allied with a dragon slayer. The thing with a dragon slayer is apparently he just lied about slaying a dragon. So he's not a dragon slayer per se. He's just a big phony. And also he's not allied to me. He actually hates me. I have told the villagers you want to see them grow a call of arms. They should be here shortly. Thank you. Aleda. Your Grace, I have helped with the monster in the well, and no magic was needed. The creature just needed a gift. Anyway, it shouldn't cause any more problems. Thank you. Cool. Pog. Oh, I got yeeted. The witch was spectacular. We did not redeem the hydration. Why you hydrate? Cause I'm thirsty no matter what. Eats are good. I have never, ever had a stream of ideas flowing. I'm exhilarating. I mean, exhilarated. As if her magic went through my entire body, down the quill and straight onto the paper. What started as a simple project will now turn into my magnum opus. I'm thinking, let's make it big. All on board. A general, a witch, a hunter, add a spicy twist. It's going to be a great epic poem, the greatest. Yes, 2 weeks. I can't send you a hunter. Please come back another time. I have no hunters available at this time. Yes, not a problem. We shouldn't be forcing art anyway. I'll be back in 3 weeks. Have fun, Bard. Oh well, you can drink if you want. Yes. Yes, Sir Grace. Will you join my army in the upcoming battle? We're preparing for war. My army needs you. Me? I have no idea how I can help. I can't fight, cook, or heal. But my husband, he will help. Thank you. So, okay, your husband is worth 6 people. Cool. I am not late. I am on time on my schedule. Sounds good, streamer. Hello, welcome. You are indeed very first. Your Grace! Your general tells me I will be thrown out of the village if I don't clean my mess. How about all the other people? They throw their crap on the streets and it bothers no one. I used to be nice and take my waste into the woods, but people would throw their filth right in front of my house. Now my cart wheels are broken and I can't carry all this in my hands. So it goes where everybody's waste goes. I won't clean it up until everyone else cleans up their mess too. Repair your cart, you'll clean the mess. Butcher, fine. If you're not a serial killer, repair your fucking cart. I'll have my people send the word out to your neighbors. They'll have until the end of the month to clean the path. This gold should be enough to fix your cart or get a new one. Keep the roads clean, otherwise disease develops and people get sick. Now we are talking. I knew I could count on your help. These scumbags will see who's smarter. Thank you so much, Your Grace. We'll keep the roads clean from now on. I believe you. Hi, mercenary. Here is a tough time for Davin, Your Grace. One battle followed by another. It mustn't be easy to be a king in such times. I think I know what could help you in the coming struggles, though. Soldiers. More and more soldiers. The more soldiers you have, the better, wouldn't you agree? It just so happens that I have access to highly trained, efficient men that are willing to fight for your country. For a fair price, of course. 28 gold for 22 men. Doesn't sound that bad, does it? I'll pass for now. I think we should do just fine without your men. Well, let's just hope King Evil won't want my men instead in that case. Farewell, Your Grace. Maybe we'll see each other again one day. But perhaps not. Oh god. It's been testing month for me? Yeah, testing month it'd be rough. it do be that season where it'd be the testing season. You still here? When are you gonna get... Who the fuck wanted you anyway? I forgot who this guy was. Castle equipment. I'd like to buy some equipment for the battle. That's great, Your Grace. We should buy a ballista hot oil mining equipment. A ballista can be a great boon against siege towers. Hot oil will be devastating if the enemy gets to the wall. Oh, and a wiggly set. Okay. Wiggly, wiggly, wiggly south. Wiggly south. Wiggly south. And head pat. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I need to put the wiggly around first, and then head pat. Wait. I can't add more than one head pat. Hold on, you gotta wait till after this head pat's done. Okay, here's another head pat. There you go. That's your 2 head pats. Thank you for the head pats. For me too, but today was last testing day, so I'm over this hell for this year. Yo, congrats! Congrats on your last testing day for... Wait, for the year? Ooh. That is pog. Congrats, relax, and treat yourself. Hell yeah, good licks, but that fine. Hey, people can spend their points however they want. Hot oil will be devastating. The bellows and feathers will be useful in case the enemy digs a tunnel under our wall. We will be able to smoke the enemy out. You will see the upgrades available in your weekly summary at the end of this week, Your Grace. Good to know, good to know. That is actually good to know. The lickening was a lot of licks. It was a licks. I still have that as a separate overlay now. It's like its own scene. After my graduation, I have come back for my economic exam. Oh no. You have to come back for an econ exam? Oh, good luck with that. I already had enough licks for one lifetime. That's true, it was a lot of licks. Hi, Elena. That's all? Okay. Let's go back to the map and send people out again. Poverty in the... Let me see if I finish that one. Poverty in the village, yes. Villagers reported men dressed in black, stealing the stock. King decided to show his generosity and give the villagers supplies. Yes, please go see them. Go over there. Witch? Yep. Witch sent. Love problems. I don't know if I dealt with yours. Love problems. Love problems. Love problems. There we go. Decide to ignore the request. Yeah. That's not happening. Flooded village. I think I helped you out. Flooded village. Yes. Decided to aid the affected with gold. Yeah. Yeah, y'all better help me out, bitches. I'm sending my general for that. Alright, cool. No allies I can invite? Nope. Okay. And let's peace out, Cubscouts. I know, Saf. It's just but it's licks. The only economics I know is the equation of continuous compounding interest. I don't even remember that. I just remember supply and demand. That's it. Oh my god. Holy shit, you guys are eating my gold alive. What the fuck are y'all doing? Alright, let's get some hot oil up in here. And yes. So we have some hot oil. And we will do one of these. Okay. Save and continue. Grevno. General. Villagers. They should be here shortly. You want to see them? They should be here shortly. Thank you. Supply of licks equal high demand of licks. Yes, exactly. My exam is on basic economics, microeconomics, and macroeconomics. I think for my college, they separated that for some reason. It's very interesting. I don't even remember the difference between each of them, so. Is this the tyrannical ruler simulator? Hi, Reed! It potentially is, except I'm trying to not be a tyrannical ruler. But I am in war. And I need to, whatchamacallit, gather up 3,000 men, and I currently have less than 100. And I only got like 16 more weeks, so I don't think that's gonna work out. Your Grace, I have helped with the villagers who had problems with the rabbits, and they shouldn't cause any more problems. Thank you. Yes, good job, Hunter. A bard wants to see you later for suspicious things, but you know. Your witch. Oh, Your Grace, thank you once again. Your witch advised us on how to deal with Vodyanoi in the well. We took our best chicken and we put him in the well. Vodyanoi must have accepted our sacrifice as he is no longer to be heard. But where do we find another chicken like this one? I mean, if I still have my black cock, you could have a wonderful, majestic cock instead, but alas, my cock is gone. Skill issue TBH, just get more soldiers. Ah, if only it was so easy. Gather 6 men at a time. Exactly. What? Hi, Reed. The black rooster. It's not what you're thinking about. Gosh, don't be such a pervert. SMH. Will you join my army? You can count on me. My family will be forever grateful for your help when the hunger struck our village. We could have been done for by now. I'll bring as many people as I can. Thank you. Be ready. Starts in 14 weeks. Cool. Another pog and 6 people. What? There's no what's here. What is it you wanted? Would join my army? You have rebuilt our homes after the floods, and they're even stronger than before. I don't think we could get better houses anywhere else. We'll stand by you in the battle. Cool. That's another 6 people. Pog. She lost her black cock. Nothing weird here, exactly. Your Grace, a package from Matana. My cook took my black cock, cooked it up, and tried to feed it to me. Traumatizing. A package from Matana. They're not proposing a truce, are they? Was there any message with this? My orders were simply to deliver the package, Your Grace. That's a bomb, isn't it? Bro, okay, I'm gonna finish talking to the peasants before I open that. Your Grace, someone, or rather, something, is stealing all kinds of things in our village. I believe I'm the latest victim. It's been going on for a while now. People are missing grain, onions, even gold. Most often, potatoes. It sounds trivial, I know, but it wouldn't bother you if it was just that. Recently, a family trinket was stolen. We looked for it and asked around, but it's nowhere to be found. What's the trinket? She has a cock? I had one. It got cooked up and eaten. Was it good though? I don't know. My character was very upset about losing his black cock. I don't want to say this too, but so is my youngest daughter. It was a small casket, which contained, well, that I cannot tell. It has more of a sentimental value than anything else. My youngest daughter wanted a black rooster for her. She tried to make a hedgehog into a prince. So, yes. How could you expect me to help you if I don't even know what it is you're looking for? Fine. To be honest, I don't even know what's inside it. It's a family heirloom, but I was afraid to open it. Apparently it's cursed. Whatever's inside can kill a man when it's opened. I know how it sounds. I didn't believe it at first, but after seeing what happened to Uncle Waklov, I would be cautious. Do you have any idea where it may be? This game is wild, yeah. It's pretty fun. Do you know who might have taken it? Yes, actually. I have seen a demon going down Slavko's chimney. Tell me about the demon. They call it at war. I haven't seen it up close, but they say it's a snake with wings, a bird's head, and a shaggy tail. A bit like a broom. It's a clever little beast and a very quiet one too. It gets out through one chimney and it gets in through the other. It flies around the village and steals whatever it can. Kinda sounds like a very weird rendition of a gerbil. That's why all sorts of items have been disappearing recently. Dwarves usually find one place to stay. They bring all the goods to their owner in exchange for some supper. After the hunt, it gets tired. You can tell because sparks come off its tail. That's when it goes back to its master. And I'm guessing that master will be Slavko. Did you try talking to him? I would go and ask him myself, but... Well, let's just say he's a big fellow and not the talkative type. However, I'm sure he would be willing to chat with a royal hunter. Listen. My hunter's gotta go talk to a bard who may or may not want him in his underwear, so I'm sorry. 3 weeks is too long. Did the black cock had babies before being lost? No, I don't think it did. I can't get rid of the one token I'm missing, bruh. Help. Can't help you there. Evening! Hello, yellow snappers. How you doing tonight? Evening to you as well. Hi, sis. Hi, Dumblo. How are you doing today, too? Nice to see you. You cannot have my hunter. The story was captivating, but my hunters are needed elsewhere. Go and talk to Slavko yourself. I wish you the best of luck. I see. Well, at least I tried. Thank you for this audience, Your Grace. Mila was right. He just sits there, farting on his chair, the useless prat. Hey, don't talk shit about me. I can behead you, you know. Oh. Hello! Better than yesterday. Oh, that's good. Oh, this is Dumplo's sister. Your sister is a very talented artist. Yes. My sis, Dumplo, is a very talented artist. Does a lot of good cursed art. I love it. Well, also better than Tuesday. That's good. That's good. We have to do something about the bolties. Every time I finish my work in the fields, they get me. And not only me, but others too. After finishing up in the tavern with the boys on my way home, they show up and make me lose orientation. And every night I just circle around the village. Sometimes I don't even remember where I went. I just wake up the next morning with new cuts and bruises. My wife is very worried and doesn't believe in me. She tells me, if this is what happens, ask the king to send a hunter. Please send the hunter, Your Grace. Otherwise she'll kick me out of the house. Bro, what part about I need the hunter for a bard who may want my hunter in his underwear for his eulogies or whatever? I can't send you the fucking hunter. I need my hunter. Get out. All my hunters are busy. Have one of your friends walk you home next time. Oh, but it was worth a try. He didn't even need it anyway, because no one lost any contentment after that. Alright, what's in this suspicious present box? A package from Matana. I think it's a bomb. Should I open it? Guys, what do I do? Should I open it? Should I discard it? What do you guys think I should do? This is from my enemy. Eat the present! Oh no. What if it's my cock? Open the boom boom box! Okay, we have one for no, and if it's a bomb, discard. I don't know if it's a bomb. I don't even know if they have bombs in this era. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, that's a sensible thing, but am I sensible in a video game? I don't know. I don't know. Flip a coin, kill him? I also would not. I would cry. You know what? Fuck it. I want to open it. Curiosity killed the cat. Let's go. Let's die, bitch. Oh! A scarf? Huh. All that worry for nothing. It must be from Lusulia. She's still fine. But wouldn't she include a letter with it? Why is it black? That's a black scarf. Very finely sewn. I don't think I should wear it, but perhaps one of the girls will like it. Does it have diseases on it? Are you sending this to me because you're telling me that you killed my daughter? I'm suspicious. Bob disguises a scarf. Yeah. For real though. Wait. This isn't my cat, is it? This isn't her cat. I don't think you can make a scarf out of a cat, can you? Oh no. Because the cat was a black cat. Oh no. I think it's the cat. I want to assume it's the cat. Yes, father? Stay safe. I'm not giving you the cat scarf. Wife, do you have anything to say about this? I think it's the cat. Darling, Lord Sulia sent a present? Lord Sulia has sent us a small gift. Here, take a look. Let's see. Huh, it's very carefully sewn. Definitely Lord Sulia is doing, just like I taught her. The fur! It's the cat! It's high quality. It must have been very expensive. Would Eva let her send us a present like this? Perhaps she doesn't know about it. Let me try it on. Ah, it's too small for me. Such a shame. Maybe she made it for one of her sisters. Perhaps. No! I think it's the cat. Okay. Oh yeah, Saf, I convinced another streamer to read the holy text as their follower goal? Oh no, streamer. Did you tell them it's NSFW? F. Alright, Sidani. Lord Cilia probably wants you to have her dead cat. Your sister sent you a present. A gift from Lord Cilia? Let me see. It's so pretty, so soft and shiny. Kind of reminds me of Dusty. How do I look? Dusty? By the gods, it's not from Lucilia. Give it back, Sidani. Dots. Dusty? It's Dusty's fur! What happened to him? Why would Lucilia do this to him? What is happening? The whole castle will have heard you, Sidani. Lord Sulia killed Dusty! Gods, I thought I recognized the fur from somewhere. I'm sorry, Sidani. I was mistaken. It's not from Lord Sulia. It must have been Evo. Lord Sulia was right to warn me not to anger him further. He's trying to show who's in control. He will pay for this. It definitely seems as if Lord Sulia sewed the thing together. But she wouldn't do that, would she? Unless she was forced. He thinks he can do whatever he wants. I fear for our daughter, Eric. We need to do something. Evo will pay for his sins. Come with me, Sidani. Everything is going to be fine. My poor Dusty. No! I'm sorry I traumatized my youngest daughter. Evil is evil, yes, indeed. NSFW, where... she probably shaved the cat bald? No, not how this game works. That little bitch. I'm gonna kill him. He's gonna get no mercy. He fucking murdered the cat. I pet that cat. Every time I saw that cat, I pet that cat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was Dusty. I mean, I realized it. Otherwise, I wouldn't ever show it to Sidani. How could he? This cruel rat. Oh, Luli, just hang tightly in there. Eric, we must do something. But how can we? I'm helpless, Aurelia. I'm a useless king. I can't even keep my family safe. Our forces aren't strong enough to attack. I can't take this anymore. Don't do this, Eric. We must keep it together until the battle. We can win this. I know it. The cat! Alright, Lost Casket. I don't think I finished your stuff. Village on fire? I need to get everybody. Where is everybody? Village on fire. Decided to give the villagers an order to help. Okay. There. Hunter will go over there. Okay. Crop problems. Did I help you guys with your crop problems? I don't know if I did or not. Crop problems. There we go. Unfortunately, nothing we can do about that. Nope. They're not gonna help us. Jiroki, new inn. I don't know if I helped you with that either. New inn? New inn for the village. After Eric helped to build a new inn, the owner returned generously, offering 1 gold to the kingdom every week. Okay, yeah. He'll help us. We'll send a general over there. Rafka, the butcher. I think the butcher is done as well. The butcher. King have gave gold to the butcher to repair his cart. Alright. There you go. Send all that. And... wow, this game is surprisingly in-depth. Yeah, right? It's a lot more in-depth than you think. I like it though. Alright. Let's go ahead and go to the next week. There's a lot of resource management that I'm not doing too hot with though. Not gonna lie on that. Build a moat or a ballista. Okay, I'm kind of like running a little bit afloat with my money, so I can't be too callous with my money right now. But let's go ahead and get a mining equipment. So that means I just need 110 gold. So I think I can manage that. But yes, okay. Let's go save and continue. Actually, let's do this one more time. Okay, next week. Oh shit! Already here? Celia! Oh, what is she up to now? What is my daughter doing? You broke the fucking window! Alright. Yep. Tell you guys, they should be here shortly. Call them, they should be here shortly. Thank you. Violet! Your Grace! I hear you're helping the Radovian beasts. Letting Radovian men go? Who cares if it's women or children? Could be hounds, I wouldn't care. All the same rabble, you ask me. If it were me, I'd have them all lined up under your halter. I hope Atana crushes you in a jiffy. Tuffa. Goodbye, friend. It's not like I could call you anyway. How can I help you, Grace? Will you join my army? I did say we are forever indebted when you helped us. We have rebuilt the entire village after the fires. You can count on our help, your Grace. Cool, 13 weeks. Time's a-ticking. Your Grace, can't believe you convinced him to clean up. The butcher, he returned home last week and tidied up the entire road. Swearing to throwing this around, but it's clean now. Oh, I didn't think he'd listen to you. He's as stubborn as a mule. I was sure he'd rather move out of here than clean it all up. Thank you so much, your Grace. Glad I could help. Please help the man clean the path too. It's not only his waste that's on it. Of course, your Grace. Good, good. Why not have something with 139 tokens? I mean, there's something with 100 tokens. You have called for me. Join my army. Tana, of course. Count on me. Men has always something have received support you. I'll gather my men. Cool. Pog, that's another 6. Called for you. Join my army. Of course, your Grace. Our village is the cleanest in Davin. I like to keep living there. Cool. That's another 6 people. Hella Pog. Alright, peasant. Please, your Grace. This woman is trying to take my baby away. I think she means him harm. She lies, your Grace. She has stolen my baby away, and I'm worried she will do something terrible to him. Ah, is this the one where I get a say I could cut the baby up in half and see who has it or not? What do I do with you two? Why not cut him in half? I'll get to my general to divide him up. Then you both get an equal share. What? That's horrible. Let's not waste any time then. Chop chop. What? That was a joke. But this makes it clear who truly cares for this newborn. I think he's better off with the mother who doesn't want to chop him in half. Thank you, your Grace. Easy. Do you like Takis? I've never really eaten Takis. Your Grace, I bring you something truly special. It's only for the wealthiest kings and lords. A bag of sugar. It will make your life sweeter. You can put it in your wine or on your bread. It is delicious. I know these tricks. Get out of here. Too many merchants cross these halls trying to peddle the cheap rubbish. I've had enough. But your Grace, I truly believe you might like this. You will be an example to all the other merchants. You should think twice before you come here trying to sell something. The guards near the exit will take care of you. Sorry, you called? Hi, Taki. Yeah, King Solomon. Oh, is that where it came from? I am very happy that they have that in here, though. Merchant, I'm an honest man. I don't know why I'm here. You know very well why you're here. I didn't know I wasn't allowed to sell sugar to the king. I am deeply sorry. Please, please let me out. My daughter, she's waiting for me at home. You'll stay here for now. No selling sugar to me. Your Grace, that's all for now. I can't blame you. Okay, okay. Be pogging around. Look what she's done, Eric. Dear gods, what did you do with your hair? And your dress? Is that a ring in your nose? Holy shit, she's going through teenage rebellion. Are you one of those barbarians now? Eric, did you know about this? She just came back from the town. Look at her. They're not barbarians. Stop calling them that. It's not her fault she was born on the other side of the mountains. Let's all keep it quiet. Asalia, are you still seeing Maya? I thought your mother had forbidden her from entering the castle. She expelled her from the castle, yes, but didn't say I can't see her anymore. We meet in town and play for a few hours, that's all. What's with the new outfit? Are you trying to torment your mother this time around? No, I just thought I would try something new. Maya helped me with it. Oh, I know it was her doing. What's wrong with Sugar? It's sussy. Playing with a bow now. Did he get bored of the sword already? Well, a little bit. Maya lent me hers so I can practice more. She said that life for girls is difficult, and so we must know how to defend ourselves. I've heard enough. That's enough. What do we do with you now? Father, I didn't do anything bad. I just got a new haircut. And you dyed it blue. And you wrecked a very expensive dress. And you broke the window in the throne room. This Maya has too much influence over you and will get you into trouble. I think it's best if she stops seeing her altogether, Eric. I mean, I would say your mother is right, but they are just kids. Fine. Strict parent mode, let's go. We just came back from war with Bredovia. We barely made it, and you are making friends with one of them. Maya's not dangerous. She's done nothing wrong. You are not to see her ever again. Father! I will not bargain with you about this. It's for your own good, Asalia. Thank you, darling, for standing up with me on this one. I will be in our bedchamber if anyone needs me. Yeah, I gotta support my wife and all that shit. We can fix that window with some tape. Tape, oh no. Yes, father. Stay safe. Do I ever? I mean, honestly, she looks pretty good like that. I like that. Keep it up, but, you know, I gotta support my wife. She's pregnant and all that. You know, don't want to stress her out and all that. Alright, wifey, what's up? Darling, I'm worried about Asalia. Snaking out, changing her dress like that. She's not like a princess at all. This Maya is a bad influence on her. I think she's reacting like this because of all the wedding talk we've had recently. She doesn't want to get married, and she's scared we'll force her into a marriage she doesn't want. That's why I'm trying not to be so rough on her. You're right. Maybe I'm overreacting. I'm worried too. I don't want to do something she's going to regret. It's just her age, but I'm not sure about Maya. We just had a battle with the Rodovians. I think it's best if Asalia doesn't see her again. Well, I'm not sure if we can keep her from doing that. She'll just sneak out again. You're right. I'll try talking to her. I'm bored, I'm sorry. You should refrain from saying random stuff in the chat. Just like nonsensical stuff in the chat. Just an FYI. Alright, map. Let's go. Butcher's stench? I think the butcher's stench should be fixed as well, right? I wish this was organized a little bit better. There it is. Lady is returned. Reported the butcher's cleaned his waste from the road and she's happy. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the witch over there. Let's go over to here really quick. Attacked village. Did I help you guys with an attacked village? Attacked village. Yes. Successfully returned from the endeavor. Okay. Let's go ahead and send the hunter here. Hello, boring. Yes, indeed, hello, boring. Side business. I don't think I helped you with your side business at all. I think I told you to move out. Let's see. Fresno, gold for boots. No, I didn't help you out with that. Stomachache, I didn't help you with your constipation. Monster in the... I think I helped you out because you're the monster in the well, right? Yes. Monster in the well. Okay, and I think that's everybody. Let's invite Lors really quick and see if he can deal with your sugar problem. Alright, and let's go dip out. On to the next week. Ballista. I'm very much just mildly keeping afloat today. Oh no. It's keeping afloat day, that's what it is. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4 supplies. So I just need at least 5 more. And let's go ahead and build ourselves a ballista. And then time to be broke. Pog. Grevno, week 38. Oh, I got a pigeon. Father, I've tried sending you letters. I've tried to tell you at the wall. Evo always found a way to stop me from contacting you. You have no idea how happy I was when I heard you return home. With all my heart, I thank the spirits. They led your way. I knew about Evo's plans, but I couldn't tell you. Evo threatened me. If I said a thing, then he would not only come for you, but my sisters and my mother. He threatened to skin them alive. Evo is frantic. He is mad. He believes that by getting rid of you, he will heal his mother and avenge his father. To hell with them. Atana and his god. Father, I'm scared, but it will be better this way. I can see now that there is no way out of it for me. Tell Sudani I'm sorry about Dusty. Tell Asalia to follow her heart, and tell Mother I love her. Don't hold back. I love you. Wait. What do you mean there's no way out for you? No, don't... Lorcilia, is this her goodbye? We need to defeat Evo. Take her back. I can't allow this bottom feeder to harm her. I'll find that scumbag and flatten him into the ground. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have sent her there. I need to show this to Aurelia. Yes, I do. And let's go ahead and get this done really quick. Yes. Tell the villagers. Lors called for me. Apparently nothing, so I just called you for no reason. What's up? Peasant? Yes, Ogress. Will you join my army? Thanks to you, I can finally sleep at night. I wish I could too. All of us in my village will fight alongside you. Thank you. Be ready. The battle starts in 3 months. Pog. Alright. Hi, Bard. Your Grace. It's your and everyone's favorite artist, Tolan the Wonderful. I know. I returned to ask for the hunter. Is he ready for action? Wink, wink. Yes, here. Have your hunter. Feel free to strip into his underwear, that's fine. Unless you got this far, let's finish it properly. Oh, you are excited as I am. I can see it in your eyes. It won't be long now, just a little patience. It's going to be fabulous. Tiny village of 6, I know, right? Yes, Sir Grace. Will you join my army? We need help. Your general saved our village from vicious bandits. Me and the others will gladly help. Be ready. Starts in 12 weeks. Pog. You want to see me? War's coming. You have helped our village with the Vadyanoi. Of course we'll stand by your side. We couldn't have wished for a better king. Cool. Another Pog. Have you heard of mud bugs, Your Grace? Insect-like creatures. Living on swamps, they glow at night. Some might say they guard treasures, but don't listen to these lies. They simply prey on those who follow the light. Remember, if you find yourself lost in the forest at the sundown, do not follow the lights. Why are you telling me this? I can't say I usually get lost in the woodlands. My son wanted to look for the treasures in the forest. Like I said, the treasures, unlike the mudbugs, are nothing but lies. He hasn't come back yet, and I'm afraid he's lost. I told him not to listen to these rumors. A hunter could probably track. I'm sorry, I can't help. Sorry. I sent my hunter to go get stripped to his underwear, so, sorry, I can't help. Try searching yourself. If you want to get your hands on the treasures, perhaps you should risk your own skin. What? Me? No. I told you there's no such thing as treasures in the swamp. I was only looking for my daughter. Son. Darn it, I was so close. Oh! I avoided something. Wait, why did I lose something for that, though? He was lying to me. This is a scam. Your Grace, I have a problem. I have been working on all sorts of buildings in the village. The forge, the new inn, a chapel. It's the only thing I can do. But because I have been working with very heavy stones, my back is gone. I can't lift anymore. Every time I try to bend down, I just faint. What can an old man like me do to make some coin? I have no family to support me, and the only thing I could do, I'm no longer fit for. I'll send the witch. Take her. My witch will visit your house. She might find a cure for your back. Oh, thank you, Your Grace. That would be great. Although I'm not going to lie. I don't really want to go back to work. Thank you anyway, Your Grace. I mean, yeah, I don't want to go back to work either, but you know. We gotta do the shit we gotta do. Anyway, I gotta go tell my wife that my daughter might be potentially committing suicide. I hope not. I hope she's less, but you know. 69 to 69, how gamer are you? 69, obviously. Your sister sent a letter. Ursulia is very sorry about Dusty. She hopes you can forgive her one day. I don't know if I can, Your Grace. If she didn't like Dusty, she should never taken him. She never deserved him. Dusty died in an accident. Please don't be upset. Don't say that. Ursulia loved Dusty. She's just as upset about it as you are. She just wanted you to have something to remember him by. I don't want his fur! It's alright now, Pumpkin. You won't see it again. CF? CF what? 69, obviously. Alright, goodbye. Alright, so apologize to you. Go over to the gardens. Auxilia. Yes, father? Sister sent a letter. Luli asked me to tell you to follow your heart. Oh, we've not heard from her for a long time. Is she well? Ursulia might be in danger. Evil wants to avenge his father by killing me. But I don't want you to panic. What? Father? Why? There was a trial. You didn't poison King Talus. Yes, I know. Calm down. We won't let him do any harm. Everything is going to be all right. What's going to happen to Ursulia? I don't know, honey. I'm sorry. Stay safe. Don't do anything silly. Alright. Wife, don't freak out. What? Darling, honey, Ursulia sent another letter. Our daughter, she's in danger, Aurelia. It's all my fault. And I can't do anything. Why are the gods punishing us so harshly? As if the battle wasn't enough. What is happening? Eric, talk to me. Ursulia's most recent letter reads, I see now there's no way out of this for me. Tell Mother I love her. What does that mean? Eric, we must do something. She said Evo is frantic and that he wants me gone. Oh no. If Evo saw that letter, tell Mother I love her? Was she saying goodbye? We need to send someone to get her. His guards are too strong. We will never be able to get her. He probably keeps her locked up, just in case we send someone. We just need to wait. That's true. If we anger him, he might harm her. He's confident that if he attacks us, he can win the castle over. But we can surprise him. If we prepare well enough and win the battle, Ursulia will come back home. I really hope this is going to be the case, darling. The drama in this game is real. Yeah, for real. I leave 1 second and I come back to I think my daughter is going to commit. But it sounds like it. Or at least like she thinks she's gonna die soon. Which I just hope she isn't gonna die, but you know. You never know what's happening in this game, that's for sure. Lost beloved son, he didn't seem to be too happy with that. So let's go look up Babushka. Babushka. Kingdom was in a position to help, and the peasant representing one of the villagers said they will need to move away from Davern. Okay, yeah, so we didn't help with that. Fever in the village. Fever in the village. Village received 5 sacks of supplies to get them back on their feet. Okay. We'll send the general. And I believe that's everything. Cool. And let's progress to the next week. Poggith? What happened to 1,000 soldiers you got loaned? I didn't get loaned 1,000 soldiers so far. Not after the war. We lost everybody at the war. So yeah. I can get another 1,000 if I decide to marry off my 12-year-old daughter to a really old guy, but I kind of don't want to do that, so for obvious reasons, so you know. There we go, we'll do this. Okay, so we have enough of that, but we don't have a moat. And I would like to have a moat. Well, let's keep on going. See how it plays out for the next couple of weeks. General, should be here shortly. Peasant. Hello, Your Grace. How can I be of service? Join my army. Of course, we'll be happy to. You've kept our village strong and healthy. You can count on us, Your Grace. 11 weeks. What war happened? A war with me and barbarians. I run a little business, Your Grace. I can exchange your supplies for gold. Let's say 25 supplies for 18 gold. Shall we shake on it? That'll be all for now. I might ask you later down the line. Not a problem at all, Your Grace. I will visit you again in some time. Hi, wifey. I have something to show you regarding our child, darling. Come visit me in the bedchamber when you can. Of course, Aurelia. Wait, what do you need to show me about your child that's inside your belly? What? Your Grace, I'm afflicted with an itching sickness. My face is itchy. My legs are itchy. My butt... Well, you get the idea. I can't stand it. However, I've heard that the touch of a king can cure all manner of ailments. So how about it, Your Grace? Will you use your kingly powers on me? You want me to touch you? That seems weird, but sure. Approach and be healed. Oh! Eric touches the itchy peasant's face. I think I feel it working, Your Grace. I shall come back sometime and let you know how the healing process went. Am I gonna get itchy now? Well, Your Grace, I hope I find you well. Welcome to the castle, Pastor. I came to ask a favor of you. The community has decided it's time to upgrade our town, Kolovrot. The one in the market is small, old, and barely standing. The placebo effect, it could be like that too. We thought of fixing it up, but it's better to just build a new one. We can use this opportunity to do it properly this time. The community has already gathered a large sum of gold and supplies to help fund it, but it's not quite enough to cover the labor. We will need to mine the stones and bring them from the mountains. Our mason said he can carve out the pattern in that. If we have a new Kolovrot in the center of the market, that will bring more people around. The community will feel happier and safer. We will need 25 gold. Alright, fine. Take the gold. Build the biggest Kolovrot in Davern. I'm sure the community will appreciate this. Thank you, Your Grace. May the God bless thee, and pay your taxes. Don't forget your taxes. The power of belief triumph all. Exactly. Unless I just got diseases out of it. But I sure hope not. Eric, this is Delilah, a local witch. I think there's a way to lift the curse. Do you want to explain, Delilah? Your Grace, with your permission, we could perform a ritual that will lift the curse that has been placed upon you. A curse? I thought that was just a humbug. From what I've heard from Queen Aurelia, it does sound like you have been hexed. Your poor health, misfortune, no heir. Indeed. I can't help with all these things, but I think I can be of use regarding the most important matter here. A rightful heir. Tell me, what's the risk? This ritual doesn't exactly shout safe to me. What's the risk? Is it going to be painful? It can be, but I will be mostly under the spell. Not entirely here with you, although my body can show signs of pain. Indeed. Queen Aurelia's spirits won't be in her physical body, so she won't feel anything. What the fuck? I know. What is this all about? The ritual is complicated, and we will need you to be there, Your Grace. We'll be asking good spirits to act in our favor. You will need to repeat the incantation after me, and occasionally help. What is the chance? Is the heir certain? There is risk, as always in these matters. The ritual will need to be performed perfectly in order for it to work. But as long as you help us, the chances for a boy are very high. Certain, almost. I think I'm gonna pass. This is not an option. This is too risky. I can't afford to lose you, Aurelia. But if we don't try, we might never have a son. Eric, please think this through. We'll be fine without a son. I've already made up my mind. Alright, sweetheart. Whatever you think is best. Let me know if you need anything else in the future, Your Grace. I ain't doing some weird, kooky ritual that may not even work. Darling? No, I'm not having your freaking spirit be lost to forever. Who the heck knows? Fuck that. Nah. I'm a responsible husband here. Twisted back. Oh. Yeah, he's the one that's currently getting problems. Love problems, bolties. I don't think I helped with the bolties guy. No, yeah. Twisted back, heal the man with the witch. Lost casket. Ignore the matter. Crop problems. Crop problems. Crop problems. Crop problems. Crop problems. Where the hell is that? Oh, here it is. Nothing we can do about it? Yep, okay. Screwed you over. Lost beloved son, babushka, no. Kresno, gold for boots, no. Side business, I'm pretty sure that didn't work for you, yeah. Stomach ache, can't do anything for you. Tilka, no. Okay, let's go over to Warto and have the general go explore it. Alright, and then let's go dip. On to the next week. I can't build nothing because I'm poor. And you guys cost a lot of money for some reason. But I do want to keep you around because, you know, kind of need that. And let's go ahead and just add another here. You know, we'll save it for now. Let us go. General. Your Grace, I've encountered a group of children in the forest. They were looking for the fern flower. Seems like they didn't know they wouldn't find a thing this time of year. Luckily, nothing bad happened to them, so I took them to their parents and they thanked me with what they could. Some supplies and the words of gratitude. Why, thank you. Cool. 11 supplies and 3 happy people. Awesome. I have helped the builder man. His vertebrae were twisted. I have managed to put them back into place. How do you put vertebrae back into place? Oh dear. Your Grace, I helped the poem writer, Tornado or something. A strange experience. He seemed happy with the results though. Add a lick emote? I can do that. What happened to the fire flower you were gifted? Dude, I don't know. I don't know what happened to that. I'm also curious what happened to that. Because they said they gave it to me, but then I don't see it, so I'm just like, maybe I'll just see it when the war happens? Something kind of like that. There we go. Nice corner titty leg. Thank you, Crisp. Oh, Sidani. Oh, why are you dressed red? Sidani, is that you? What on earth have you done to your dress? I wanted to look nice, like a Celia. Don't worry, father. I didn't do anything to my favorite blue dress. No, but you have ruined this one. Did you cut it yourself? Where did you even get scissors? Are those feathers in your hair? I found some beautiful flowers in the gardens last week. I wanted to have a dress like Celia, but I couldn't do it like she has it. This fabric just keeps getting in the way. You didn't cut it yourself, did you? No, father, I'm fine. I just wanted to ask you if it looks nice. It does look nice, fine, you can keep it. But you had better explain this to your mother yourself. And I'm telling you right away, she's not going to like it. Why won't she? Because it's not becoming of a princess to wear a torn dress like this. Maybe she will. You don't know. You'll see. Now scuttle off, I have some work to do. Thank you, father. I knew you'd like it. Damn, all my kids are just going through a teenage rebellious phase. Your Grace, our village has recently been acquired by Lord Grego. It used to be under the command of Lady Masha, but now both of the lords are taking taxes from us. They're sending soldiers to collect money every week, and we can't say no to them. We've been paying double tax for weeks. We tried talking to the lords, but they ignored us. Please help, your Grace. I will send a general to talk to the lords. My general will sort this problem out for you. Thank you so much, your Grace. I knew you were a fair king. I'll let the villagers know immediately. Yes. Please take him off my fucking roster for a little bit. He's taking 9 gold out of me. Ah, blast it all. My potatoes were stolen again. I'm sure someone is hiding an Itwar in their home. How else would you explain that my potatoes keep disappearing? My grain too. That bloody village. I knew I should have moved there. How would one of your hunters help us find out who's hiding that feathery snake? Alright, fine. My hunter just came back from the bard, so here. These beasts aren't easy to catch, but my hunters will do their best. Thank you, your Grace. Oh, If I could only find out who's keeping it, I will tan their hide. Oh, what the fuck? What's happening here? Oh, it's the King of Redovia. Your Grace, we have found the Redovian king, the monster himself. We gave him a bit of a beating for what he did to our brothers. You did well. He got what he deserved, and there's more to come. Eric, I finally get a chance to talk to you. How many years has it been? I was afraid that you would come one day. I didn't expect you to arrive as a king with an army. Well, of course not. Well, what are the chances that a common thug would go after a king? But I managed anyway. We took heavy losses, but your army was dismantled. There isn't a happy ending for you. Before I send you off to the headsman, tell me. Why are you here? Why come to Davern all of a sudden? Redovia is engulfed in civil war. We have at least 2 madmen fighting over the resources. Our soil isn't like yours. It's dark, hard. Plants don't want to grow like they used to. I offered a solution. Cross the mountains to find a new home. Some laughed, some chose to come along. Your men killed people in the villages. They robbed and... Nope. We are all not the same. There must have been men from the other camps. Did I mention we were at a civil war? These men did the same in my home and country. These are the men we ran away from. Redovia is divided, and we can't all be tarred with the same brush. How did you become a king? When we last met, you were a bandit on the roads. How does one go from a thief to a king? A king. That's a bit of an exaggeration, to be fair. It doesn't quite work like that on our side of the mountains. Some people chose to follow me is all. They said I gave them hope. Not everyone gets swaddled in royal silk as a baby. Some have to work for it, and that's what I did. I promise. 13 years ago, when you attacked us and put your blade against my throat, you must have known I wouldn't be able to keep to my promise. You must have known I would have said anything for you to let us go. I was a different man back then. I was robbing travelers. Never thought I would run into royals on that trail. Almost there to the 3K mark? Oh dear, what are you gonna do at 3K? Should I be worried? When opportunity arises, I guess one can get nifty ideas. Of course, I knew you would not keep to your promise, but it gave me a spark of hope. Marrying a daughter from a royal family would mean Redovia had a shot at success on this side of the world. Having royal blood would mean acceptance from others. I didn't think we'd be honored guests straight away, of course, but I hoped it would be enough to let us leave our cursed lands at least. The witch's curse. There was a witch with you back then. She cursed me if I didn't keep to the promise. Sorry about that. Aggie, she has a tendency to throw curses on people left and right. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Aggie liked to use this curse a lot. Never worked. Oh, good, it never worked. Thank God. Enough about that. The battle was fierce. There's quite a welcome party you gave us for sure. I meant the soldiers. Oh. The event points. Yes, I'm so close to 3,000. Look at that. We were crossing the trail. We didn't want to fight. You left us no choice. We used whatever we had at hand. Surprisingly, we did quite well. You definitely had surprising battle tactics. I'm curious about. Let me get off the ground. Oh, that's better. Fire away. The magic fog. Tell me about the fog. Was it magic? Like I said, we didn't want to cause any harm. The smoke's a common incense. We hoped that using a large amount would mask the passage. Naive of me to have thought the smoke would last us long enough for us to get through. I hoped by the time it cleared up, we would all be gone. When we realized the smoke was about to vanish, we had to take on a different tactic. That's when we circled your men. Monsters. The huge monsters certainly brought a lot of havoc with them. Oh, you mean the transit bisons? I realize these mammals are quite rare in your part of the world. They're big, strong. We normally use them for transporting goods. But it turns out that when properly motivated with a strong whip hand, they can act as pretty good cavalry. Fire? We've never seen such fire magic. What was it? Oh, you mean the flowers? We use them to welcome the new year. As nice as I may be to watch them, we've also had quite a few incidents with fire spreading out of control. I thought those drawbacks could work in our favor for once. The killing device? That device nearly decided our fate. We have some creative minds on our side. The moment the battle started, our men tried to come up with something that would help us get us through. I thought the damn thing was a trap for whoever was inside, but there were plenty of volunteers. We let them loose and it seemed like it worked well. I suppose the element of surprise did the trick. I've heard enough. You know I had no other choice. You would do the same for the ones you love, wouldn't you, Eric? Let me go, and I promise we won't cause any more trouble. I don't want your daughters. You're making this a very difficult situation for me. You're a Radovian. If I help you, King Fabian will give me an army for the battle with Atana. But if I sentence you to die, I'll have to go with King Yedric. Are fire flowers fireworks? I think they might be, yeah. Because it kind of sounds like it. Fine, I'm already protecting your people. And honestly, he doesn't seem like that bad of a guy. Don't make me regret this. You've had your share of suffering. I won't add to it anymore. People told me none of the 7 kings would grant us recognition. I suppose I should have known better. At least I was partially right. You letting me go, I won't forget this. For us, surviving another day is a victory. Thank you, Your Grace. By the way, it seems a Radovian already managed to conquer a Divernian's heart. My daughter seems like a good fit for your Asalia. Ooh, it's your daughter, huh? I mean, yeah, I don't mind Maya, TPH. She seems like a nice person. Alright, well, I didn't kill somebody. I like how I chose murder in the beginning, but now I'm just like, fuck that, who needs murder? Darling, my man found Bayran. I have just spoken to him. And to be honest, I don't know what to think. I felt sorry for him. It seems that he just wanted to find a better way to live. Through war? Bayran never wanted to go to war with us. They just wanted to see what life was like on the other side of the mountains. He's not even a king. He just has people who follow him. Then why did they attack? Well, I think they were just defending themselves. Oh, how could we have misunderstood his intentions? He wanted to take Lorsulia, to gain recognition from other kings. I'll let him go. Well, I didn't have the heart to execute him after finding this out. You did well. He mentioned something about the curse. Saf has repentant. The cause must have been the holy text. No, it's not the meatballs. He said the witch used that curse on many people, and apparently it never worked. Eric, that's great news. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell if he was just lying to save his own life. Oh, what are we going to do? I suppose we did the right thing by not progressing with the ritual. It sounded dangerous. Yes, probably. We'll find out soon enough. That's all. You should rest, honey. We want to bring a very healthy baby into the world. Of course, and it seems like no matter how much I rest, I'm always tired. I'll just sit here. Alright, wifey, you have fun with that. Hey, Asalia, do you want to go back to Maya? Because apparently it's Bayran's daughter. Nope, can't do anything? Alright, Pog. Let's go over to... Let's go to a forest area to put my witch at. So let's put my witch here. Oh, she's gone for 2 weeks. Oh dear. My bad. That was not intentional, but sure, whatever. On to the next week. Let's go. Alright, so now we're rolling in some grains. Cool, cool. Not really rolling in gold, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and put some more supplies away since I have plenty of them. And yeah, save and continue. Grevno, week 41. Oh, you're back. An old lady of the nearby forest needed help with wolves that keep stealing her chickens. I have quickly dealt with them, Your Grace. She gave me some supplies in return. Oh, wow, 16 supplies. That's actually a lot of supplies. Damn. Oh, hi, Torlando. Your Grace, the deed is done. The day you have been waiting for is finally upon us. Nothing will compare to my new epic, and it is thanks to you. I will take it that you want to hear the creation. Of course. I've waited for this long enough. Let's hear it. Worry not. It's absolutely worth it. Oh, you're in for a treat. Ahem. The moon shines bright, high up in the sky. Kupala night is in sight. Laughter and music will rule this night, but there is no rest for our tired knight. Inside the castle wall, he rests and waits for night to fall. There he was, strong and sweaty, back from his quest. Unsheath your sword, General. Let me see its best. The metal cold as she, the witch. Spread your scrolls, my love. Let me see your potion. Carry on. I'm into it. Please don't stop. The Beastmaster. Here he comes. I hoped you would wait for me, he says. He pulls his own monster out, up for the trades. The royal heads are behind their own solid walls. But the loud sounds of haggling spread through the castle halls. Perhaps I can butter myself a good deal, she thought, as Queen Aurelia makes an appeal. Whoa! I'm going to have to stop you right there. Oh, no, no. This is the best part, Your Grace. But I don't think I need to hear it all. I got the gist of your poem. As you wish, Your Grace. I shall spread the poem to the rest of the world. It is going to be grand. Alright, you perverted fucking bard. Your Grace, I'm so glad I had faith in you. My itching sickness is completely healed. I'm going to tell everyone that you are king chosen by the gods. I'm glad I could help. And I'm glad you didn't give me a disease. Good job, dude. Sidani, is that a bear? You have really outdone yourself this time, young lady. A bear? Really? Isn't he the best? He's a bard. What did you expect, honestly, though? He is quite something. He's a gorgeous creature. But I can't let you keep him. He's scary. He's not scary. It's Wojtek. He can help us get Lorsulia back. Father, please let me keep him. He is my best agent to date. He won't do any harm. Why Wojtek? Wojtek? That doesn't sound like you, Pumpkin. I'm done with silly names. I'm a grown-up now, so the bear gets a grown-up name. I think he likes it. Roar! How did you get a bear? How does one get a bear, Pumpkin? I left food leftovers in the gardens. One day he was there. I welcome a fellow agent. A fellow agent that is a bear. Food in the gardens? I wondered why they're always in such a mess lately. Is this how you attract all these animals, Sidani? Well, I had to get the trust somehow. Alright, that's enough, Pumpkin. What do you say then, Father? I mean, Your Grace. Can Wojtek stay with us? Alright, well, just don't have the hunter kill him this time. He can stay, but if something happens, I'll get rid of him myself. You won't have to, I promise. Come with me, Wojtek. I will show you around. Roar. I'd better talk to Aurelia. Your Grace, I beseech you. Our granary has been destroyed by a mudslide. Can you please give us some assistance? Here, take the supplies. I got too many of them. This should replace the food lost. Thank you, Your Grace. Pog. Agent Wojtek. Yes. I'm dead. Talking to you, apparently? Yes, Father? Have you seen Wojtek? It's Sidani's new pet. Yes, he's so cool. I wish I had a pet like that. Where does she even get ideas like this? I have no clue. I do have a favor to ask you. Please keep an eye on him. And if anything happens, let me know immediately. What if he eats me alive? Acelia, I'm not joking. I let her keep the bear, but I'm really worried. Fine, Father. I'll look after him. Thank you. Take care, daughter. Can I pet the bear? Oh my god, look how cute it is. You're kind of sitting on a bearskin, though. Hopefully that wasn't your mom or anything. I like how I looked over at my daughter before I pet him. I can... Arg. Dude, I pet the bear. Your Grace. Arg. 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 I know I let you keep the bear, but you really ought to be careful. And I'm not joking. Anything happens, you run straight to me. You hear me? Nothing is going to happen. New Dusty. You right. It's better than Dusty. It's a bear. Yes, Your Grace. I will come straight to you. Father? Yes? I have found this book. It's about bears. Can I borrow it? Of course you can, Pumpkin. Take any book you like. I will ask Danica to read it to me later. Pet this bear one more time. Roar. That's a cool-ass bear, though. Wish I could just get a bear pet. Oops, sorry about that. Had a phone call. Oh, no worries. Don't worry about it, sis. You're not missing too much right now. Besides, my daughter, my youngest daughter now has a bear. Have you seen Sudani, honey? She came to see me earlier. Well, I haven't seen her. Why? Oh, well, don't be mad. Oh, no. What has she done now? You know what she's like. She has been looking for new animal friends since Luli left. I think she overdid it this time, but I didn't have the heart to tell her no. Eric, what is it? She brought a bear cub into the castle. What? Are you out of your mind? That is dangerous. This is not happening. Hey, calm down. It's just a cub. He's not dangerous at all. He might be nice and cute now, but wait until he grows up. We will have guards keep an eye on him. At least until after the battle. Then we'll see what happens. Fine, but if anything goes wrong, nothing is going to happen, I promise. I mean, based on the past streak so far, there's a high chance the bear's gonna die before he kills anybody, so... Evo's going to have a hard time killing this bear. Yeah, he better be afraid of our guard bear. I'm back. Kill anybody yet? No. I've been pretty pacifist, TBH. But we have a pet bear now, so that's pretty pog. Alright, let's go over to Pre-Bully. And go with the witch. Cool. And let's dip on out. On to the next week. Hell yeah. We have a crap ton of grains actually. Let us go ahead and put some grains away. Yep. We're gonna overstock on resources. See what that does for us. Grevno, week 42. General, you're back. Your Grace, I have spoken to Lord Grego and Lady Masha. They agreed to stop double tax in the village. Lady Masha offered to return the gold they have taken. Oh, that's good. Thank you for talking to them. No problem, Your Grace. Thank you, General. Alright, Lena. Your Grace, I have found an old wagon blocking the road. It looked abandoned. I gathered the men and we moved it out of the way. Turned out the wagon was full of gold and supplies. Oh. Hell yeah, that's great. Hey, Hunter. I've successfully found the abattoir in the village, Your Grace. I must report that it turned out to be nothing but ashes as I made the final blow. Sus. Your Grace, thank you very much for the help you offered. Sadly, we were unable to move the stones into town. They were simply too heavy. The wheels of the cart kept breaking, because the path to town is very rocky, and the horses eventually started fainting from overexertion. We had to stop and leave the stone in the middle of the road. We could move it if we had a better cart and more horses. Unfortunately, we have already used up all the resources we had. Would there be any way the kingdom can support us in this difficult situation? Bro. Better not be scamming me, you bitch. Fine, take it. Take these supplies. We started a building this call of rot and needs to be finished. That is very generous. I'll let everyone know immediately that we can resume the project. Thank you, Your Grace. May the gods have you in their favor. Yeah, they better. I'm broke. Hi, Sonny, where's your bear? Your Grace, a little bird told me that Acelia is saying someone she's not supposed to. A little bird? Is that another agent? Head pat. Okay. Did that work? I'm never sure if that works. Okay, it looks like it's working. Thank you for the head pat. Bad spiders, but not ghosts. Ghosts don't exist. I hope. In any case, I felt obliged to inform you, Your Grace. I think this is enough royal work for one day. I will now make my leave and play some games. I don't have a good feeling about this. Oh dear. Your Grace, my village was plundered by some animals last night. I would have expected wolves, but all the meat was intact. Just herbs and roots were gone. Some say they have seen something that resembles a hare, only bigger, uglier. It seems a Jaros could be around. No one has the guts to track him. I would have, but I'm not stupid. They tend to lure people into the swamp so they never come back. I have a family, but I can't risk leaving them. Perhaps one of your hunters? Hunters should be able to deal with it easily. Jarosses are just like foxes. Fine, take the hunter. The hunter will find that demon of yours. Good call you didn't follow that Jaros. They can be dangerous. Thank you, Your Grace. I will tell my wife that our kids will be safe at night, so they can be dangerous. Phew, I was a chicken after all. Well, I made them happy. You got spare hunters? I have one hunter, but the hunter's now dipping. Your Grace, we are preparing for the burning and drowning of Marzana to welcome the spring. Our villages, Bruno, Wiatru, and Branca, hold an annual contest every year for the best Marzana. Oh, I know. Perhaps the king himself would like to judge Marzana, which Marzana would be the best. Yes, why not? I could do that. We would be honored to have you, Your Grace. Anyway, there's something else I came to ask for. We've had a very bad year. We were wondering if you could spare some resources to build the best Marzana out there. Here. Take it. I love the burning of Marzana. I remember putting the dolls together as a child. I will help you. I hope you have a fantastic time. Thank you so much, Your Grace. Oh, this is surely going to bring us luck. We will be ready in a few weeks' time. Then we will visit the throne room for you to judge. That's fine. Oh, this is amazing. Everyone's going to love this. Pog. Alright, let's go talk to people before I send out my people. Gardens, yes. Oh, Maya's back. What are you guys doing, sussy? Yes, father? Why is Maya here? Celia, what is she doing here? Maya isn't supposed to be in the castle. I love her, father. Oh no, you're turning gay. Bye-bye, good stream you have, sir, or ma'am, or dragon. Bye-bye. Okay, take care, normal. Oh, it's true. With her, I feel safe. I feel alive. I feel like I belong somewhere, and if I'm not with her, I miss her so much. I can't stop thinking about her. I wonder where she is, what she does, what she eats. If this isn't love, then I don't know what is. I want to see Maya every day. I want her to come to the castle whenever she wants. I see. I can't have her away from me. Is she going to move in? Do you want her to live in the castle? Yes. Well, no. It's fine. I just want her to be able to visit me more often. What will people say? You're a princess. You're supposed to marry a prince or a king even. What will people think? I don't care. I just want to see Maya more often. Alright. Well, this explains why you two have been spending so much time together. I mean, I kind of suspected it, but you know. What do you have to say, Maya? Your Grace, I didn't mean to storm in here like this. Celia promised me it's fine if I come to the castle. I do feel the same about your daughter, Your Grace. I don't think either of us planned for this to happen. It's just, the more time we spent together, the more we felt for each other. I don't want to cause any problems, Your Grace, but I do wish I could see Celia more often. Alright, fine, go be gay. Maya can return to the castle whenever she wants. I wish your sister had the same freedom. Just make sure she doesn't do anything silly, Maya. Keep an eye out all for her. Yes, Your Grace. Thank you, Father. I told you he would understand. If worst comes to worst, I'm still marrying you off. But I'm not gonna try that, you know. Hey, wifey, we have a lesbian daughter. Darling, Celia invited Maya to the castle again. I found these two playing in the gardens before. I didn't have the heart to ask Maya to leave, but I am a little worried. She's from Rodovia. What if they are planning revenge? Don't be silly. They wouldn't stand a chance. I think we are too harsh on Celia. As said, they are in love. In love? With a girl? Yes, I think so. Well, at least she got to find someone she can love. I wish Lorsulia had that freedom. I want our girls to be happy. Cool. Pog parents. Hey, Sadani, your older sister has a girlfriend now. Your Grace. Oh, goodbye. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and send some things out. Itching sickness. Let's go ahead and invite the witch over there. Double tax. Let's go ahead and invite the general there because we still need people for the war. And that's it. Yes. I might invite, well, I'll see. Because I might need some more gold. But I think we'll be okay. As long as I just don't spend recklessly. So let's go ahead and just keep it for this. We have 8 more weeks to go. Oh dear. Oh boy. Shit gonna be intense. General Stan, what's up? I have told the villagers you wanted to see them regarding the call to arms. They should be here shortly? Oh, okay, yeah. Yep. Fortune teller. My Grace, I bring a special assortment for you today. It is my special collection of magical rocks and crystals. I have been gathering these for many years, yes. Some come from the local riverbanks, and some have been mined in the Grey Mountains. I have a few extraordinary stone talismans from Calador. They are bound to bring you wealth, of course, if they feel your positive energy, that is. How will I know if it works? Well, they will only truly work if you believe in it. Fine, show me what you have. They will look beautiful decorating your throne. Make a choice, my Grace. You will not be disappointed. Stone of positivity, healing, and wealth? That's a lot. Let's do positivity, because that's the cheapest. I will take the stone of positivity. That'll be 5 pieces of gold, are you sure? Yes. Alright, sis, I'm gonna head off to do my things. Sounds good. Thank you for hanging out, sis. Good luck doing your things. Enjoy your game? Thanks. I will, and I'm hoping I don't, ruin everything. Yellow Uvarnolite is the gold of the sea. Some call it solidified sunshine. It is believed that it brings positivity and luck to your life. It draws pain from the physical and spiritual body and turns it into clear, positive thoughts. Cool. Oh, I have one right there. Oh, that's cool. How much is this total? That's 25. And this is like 32? I could theoretically buy them all right now if I could, but... let's get the stone of... The stone of wealth. Let's believe in the stone of wealth. You know what? No. We're gonna do wisdom and positivity. Add the stone of wisdom, please. That'll be 14 pieces of gold. Are you sure? Yes. Great. Aesolite comes from the Grey Mountains. Its deep blue color is a sign of royalty, honor, gods, and power. It brings wisdom and truth. You will see great respect from your audience if you have this rock. Cool. Poggin. Let's see. Boop! Yeah, I'll be like 4 gold if I buy this. That's all for now. That'll be all. Thank you for visiting. You're most welcome, my Grace. It is my pleasure to do business with you. Oh my god, the stone of wealth was called Gold Saf. Rest of the word I couldn't remember. Wait, was it really? I barely remember. You have called for me. I have. Join my army. You're the one who cured my ills. You are the chosen one. If I must, I will give up my life to protect you. And I'll bring my friends too. Be ready. They start in 7 weeks. Alright, peasant. Join my army. Of course, Your Grace. You made sure our village's tax is managed properly. I'll make sure our village will be at your disposal. Be ready. Starts in 7 weeks. At least it wasn't called Gold Paranja Mikuaro. I still don't know what that is. But sure, yes, at least it is not that. Dungeon. How can I help? Castle equipment? Yeah, okay, so we already did this. Castle upgrades. We should invest gold into reinforcing the gates and walls and building a moat. Reinforced walls will allow us to hold out longer in case of ballistas. A reinforced gate will help us endure in case of a battering ram. A moat will slow down the enemy when they approach the walls. You will see the upgrades available at the end of the week. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go send out my people. And see what we got going on here. Stomachache didn't help you with that. Cybus didn't help you with that. Didn't help you with that. Babushka didn't help you with that. Lost beloved son, you kind of seem really ungrateful. Eitwar, I believe you got helped. So, let me just double check. Brought ashes as proof the monster was defeated. Okay, we will bring the witch. What is about? Whose baby? Yes. Grab you that too as well. Cool. And anyone I can invite? I can invite the banker probably. Let's end it for now and see what he happens. Velik's gone for the day. Put some of that aside. And yeah. Pog. Save and continue. 7 more weeks. Time's a ticking. Oh, lordy. Do this. Should be here shortly. Merchant? I'm selling the packs of supplies, Your Grace. Let me help you with your struggles. Offer the best. I don't need your supplies. That's all. Thank you. Till then. Peasant? Going on? Why have you called for me? Join my army? You helped me find that sneaky Aitwar. I've never had a problem with him since. I will help. I hope you will rule for a long time, Your Grace. Be ready. Starts in 6 weeks. Cool. A matter of weeks yet? Yeah. I think I need at least another 250. This is gonna be difficult. Your Grace, your hunter got lost in the swamps. We were waiting for him to return with news about the Jaros, but no signs of him. That's no good. I'm so sorry, Your Grace. I hope he will return safely soon. If a real hunter couldn't deal with the Jaros, I don't know who can. Good thing it wasn't me who went after him. You killed my hunter? Ah, bitch, I knew I shouldn't have helped you. Well, F for my hunter, I suppose. I have a little baby I need to take care of. You helped me save the baby, Your Grace. Do you remember? It wouldn't be much use, but I can send my husband. He is strong. He will help. Thank you. Wait, but I want my hunter back, though. Your Grace, everyone is sick. People in my village, they can't stop coughing. They cough so much they lose their breath and faint. They have fever and vomit, too. And it's just not just 1 or 2 people. It's the entire village. Only me and a couple of other people are still well, so they sent me to the king to beg for help. We think the disease is contagious. Everyone has closed themselves off in their homes and are not coming out. We had to do something, Your Grace, before this spreads further. I'll send the witch. She'll be able to heal at least some of you. Maybe she'll find out what's causing the disease. Thank you, Your Grace. We'll be waiting for her patiently. Okay. Peasant. Your Grace, I'm sorry to bother you. We come from Wheatrue. As you know, we are holding the annual burning of Matsana. We heard you helped Bruno with his resources to build their display. Please, Your Grace, could you spare us some resources too? So it's fair for everyone. We always lose because our village is the poorest. But our children will love it if we won for once. And with you, you have a chance. Alright, here, take my supplies. I suppose it's only fair if I help everyone. I knew we could count on you, Your Grace. We won't disappoint you. Our Matsana will be the best. I'm sure it will. Well, time to erase the village. The witch can't help. Yeah, for real. Eradicate the sick people. Eric, King of Davern. Oh, what the hell did you do? Your daughter, Lorsulia, was accused of treason, blasphemy, and witchcraft. Lorsulia plotted against her own husband, the King of Atana. Lorsulia committed the act of blasphemy by publicly criticizing God's work, the will of the church, and purposely avoiding participation in ceremonial events. Finally, Lorsulia of Davern was found guilty of witchcraft, occult rituals, and potion brewing. She was also found guilty of helping the enemy by magically letting them win a battle through collapsing the mountains, not without great grief. I feel obliged to inform you that after many long debates and attempts to expel the devil out of Lorsulia, it was deemed necessary to ultimately cleanse her body by flame and pray to God to forgive her soul. Evo, the King of Atana. You fucking burned my daughter? It's not possible. Oh no. No, don't faint! This is the 3rd time! Oh no. No, my daughter. Oh why? Oh why? Oh why? Eric, you're up. Oh gods, I thought I lost you too. I'm here. I don't know what to do, what to say. Our Lorsulia, gone. I hoped it was a nightmare. It wasn't just a dream. How did we let this happen? Evil will pay for all he's done, threatening us, attacking us. Eric, please. No. He has to pay for this. I thought if the Rodovians were a band of barbarians, but it turns out they're more civilized than the royal crown. We need to focus on advancing the army. We will retaliate. But it's not like we can chase after him. We have to wait for him to come. Will you please stop? Eric, our daughter is gone. Could you please think about her for a second? Forgive me, beloved. I'm just filled with anger. How are you feeling? I'm trembling. I don't know how we can ever get past this. You have to tell the girls. I can't do it, Eric. So they don't know yet. They probably don't. They probably know. You've missed some things when you fainted. They will let you know. I will talk to them. Don't worry. Eric, Your advisor took the letter. He said it's for the best. I haven't seen it all. You must tell me. How does she die? What did he do to her? You have to be honest with me. Eric, you mustn't lie to me. I need to know what happened to our daughter. She was burnt alive. Evil pronounced her a witch. Just tell me. He claims she was of magical nature. Eric, be done with it already. She was burnt alive. Oof. That's why the tiara. What? I... Wait, where are you going? What's happening? Soldier! Anyone? Tell everyone there's no more hearings today. Tell them they all can go to hell. Oh no. That's a bit much. The girls. I hope they're holding up better than Aurelia. Oh no. Alright, youngest with the bear. Guess what? Your Grace. Your sister. Sadani. Father! What happened to our Luli? There was screaming. You were on the ground, and then Asalia told me to come back here and wait for you. She gave me Lord Sulia's tiara. She said it came with the letter. Daughter got stabbed. Now no one stabbed. Luli never parted with it. It was her favorite. I wasn't even allowed to touch it. Please tell me Luli is alright. Father, please. Sobs. Lusulia's gone. Your sister is gone, Sadani. But I never let her know about all the things that happened. All the agents. I was supposed to tell her all of Asalia's secrets. How can I do that if she's not here? This isn't fair. You're right. It isn't fair. But there's nothing we can do about this now. You have to be strong, Sadani. We all do. I'll tell Trivago now. I will try, Father. Oh, poor Luli. Damn. What do I do with her tiara? You know what? Keep it. Lord Sulia would have wanted that. I will. I have to see Mother. Tell her it's going to be alright. Sadani, you're very strong. We will get through this. Thank you, Father. She's a tough one. I mean, she's witnessed through seeing like 3 different animals die, so I mean... I would hope that she's strong. Alright. Hey, where's your girlfriend? Yes, Father? We need to talk. We need to talk, as. Father! Oh. I know. I guessed. Everyone rushed to help you when you fell off the throne. And then... I love it when she sounds like a 47-year-old man. Yes. Is that or just peek the microphone? I heard Mother scream. Sobs. Everyone did. I never heard her like this before. I've been told a letter arrived. I knew something must have happened to Luli. She's gone, isn't she? Yes, she's gone. I could have stopped this, you know. It's not your fault. You had no choice. Everyone knows this. Evo is the one responsible for all this. He needs to pay for it. Ag! I would tear out his guts if only I could get hold of him. It's not like he's any taller than me. I could easily get him. Ag! I'm so angry and sad. It feels like the whole world is spinning. Father, please tell me we will avenge her. I will do whatever's in my power. Evo will regret this. I promise you, Asalia. Thank you, Father. Oh, something. Everything is. Angie sadness. We are sad. Oh my god, I keep skipping the dialogue. I have no clue how we're going to do this, but we will. We will. Well, I sure hope we will. I'm kind of in need of more people, but you know. It'd be like that, I suppose. Okay, let's go send out people really quick. Twisted Back, Jaros in the village, Bolties. Love problems, Mudslide. Did I get Mudslide done? Eric agreed to help. I mean, I guess. Sure. We will rock you. We're sure short of an army. What do you mean? My 256 men can totally handle 3,000 people. Nothing to be worried about here. Nope. Nothing at all.
Boy?
Aurelia, you're here.
Oh,
I don't know what to say. Does anyone know what to say in a situation like this? Can we just have a little silence? Just for one brief moment. It's all right, darling. You've been strong enough for all of us. Just give them diamond armor and an enchanted iron sword. This isn't Minecraft. Yes, all we gotta do is just defeat an ender dragon and suddenly we beat the game. Oh, I'm dead. Oh wait, is my hunter back? I think he's back. Save and continue. I'm not sure if it was a good idea to get out of bed today. I don't think I'm ready to deal with this. Bro, just a few more weeks, just deal with it. Yep. Hunter, you're back! Your Grace, I have tracked that Jaros down at last. His tracks led me into woodlands where I've never been. There was some sort of mushrooms all over the woodland. I think I started hallucinating and seeing his tracks everywhere. I was wandering around for days before I got on this trap. But I did get this beast at last. I'm sorry it took so long, Your Grace. We are worried about you. I'm glad you are back. Have some good rest before you get back to work. We have a lot to do. Thank Your Grace. Oh, one more thing. I bring you his skin as proof. My wife said it will make a nice scarf, or something. Well, it's a bunny. Hunter is back. When we cancel everything. This vicious creature is actually so soft. I don't think I really needed it for anything. It might be worth a few coins on the market, though. Oh, I just sold it. Your Grace, the Call of Rot is up. I just wanted to say a big thank you again. It seems that people really like it. They visit it every day and decorate it with flowers. This has definitely raised the morale of our town. And that's very good to hear. I'm glad we went ahead with it. I'm happy if my people are happy. Oh, they are, Your Grace. By the way, these stones are nothing but a deception. I didn't think you'd fall for it. What? What? I got scammed? Well. Your Grace, how can I help? We join my army in the upcoming battle. Atana's going to attack, we'll help, we owe you this. You helped us after our granary was destroyed by the mudslide. We built a new one, it's better than any granary in Grevno. It's surely worth protecting. Be ready, the battle starts in 5 weeks. Hey, it's the person that keeps, trying to scam everybody. We have heard about the princess, Your Grace. My heart goes out to you. Oh, she did have a knack for fashion, I tell you. I used to wear scruffy old rags, but she helped me pick the right dress for my bosom. You got a cool rock collection? I do have a cool rock collection, only 2 though. Ever since, people have certainly taken notice. It's a great loss for us all that she's gone. Please, accept our condolences and this small gift. Aw, you guys actually gave me some supplies. You guys are nice. Our whole village is in mourning, Your Grace. We've heard many, many good things about Princess Lorsulia. I even experienced her good heart once myself. We met at the market. She was not only polite, but she left us an extra coin too. We're so sorry to hear she's gone, Your Grace. Here, take this. No, everyone's giving back. It's a shame, Your Grace. I once met the princess out in the field. My cart got stuck in the mud, as is always the case around here. She had her horse lessons, and instead of just passing by, she stopped and helped us push the cart with her guard. She was so young, she didn't deserve to go. Certainly not like this. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be mentioning it. I don't deal well with these things. Here, just take this. Thank you. It's a great loss for all of us, Your Grace. I once bumped into Princess Lorsulia in the halls when I was seeking an audience from you. I got scared she would have had my head off, but instead she said there was nothing to worry about and wished me a nice day. I brought you a little something. It won't bring your daughter back, but perhaps it'll brighten your day a little bit. Aww. So sorry to hear about the princess, Your Grace. I'm Lorsulia's friend. We often walk the gardens together. When the boy I was courting broke my heart, I cried for days. Princess Lorsulia was kind, and she always sent me silly little letters to cheer me up. She helped me get through a tough time, and I found myself a man for life at last. I hope your family will finally get some rest once all this is over. Here's a gift for you. Wait. They only said she was guilty and needed to be purified, not that she has already been purified / killed. No, they said they burned her at the stake. She's definitely dead. So yeah, that's a thing. Love problems, VODs, crop problems. Let's see about crop problems. Oh wait, I think I already did this one. I didn't help you guys, yeah. Lost casket? I don't think I helped you guys with this either. Yep, didn't focus on that. Love problems, I think I left you alone too. Love problems. Love problems? Where the fuck is love problems? It said they were going to burn her, at least I think so. No, I'm pretty sure she's definitely dead. I mean, if she isn't, that'd be cool, but I'm assuming she's dead. Love problems. Where the hell is this? Oh, there it is. Ignored. Yep, so can't do you. Bolties. Can't help you either, because I'm pretty sure didn't help that as well. Jaros in the village. Well, I think this one was done. Our hunter finally returned to the castle. Here, we're gonna have to send the hunter to go get you back. Join the war, bitch. Twisted back. I think yours is done too, right? Heal the man with the witch. Yeah. Probably dead since we got her tiara. Oh yeah, that too. But yeah, I'm just assuming the worst, TBH. It'd be like that. Okay. Let's not quite build the moat quite yet, just in case I'm gonna go broke. But let's go do that. Continue. Grevno, week 46. Total of the villagers should be here shortly. Your Grace, I have managed to find out what is causing the problem in the village with an epidemic. It looks like the village upstream is throwing their waste into the river. The contaminated river flows into the other villages. Peasants use this water to cook, drink, and wash. They have no access to water unless they walk for 4 hours past the other village. That's terrible news, but at least we know what is causing the problem. Thank you. I think the village representative is going to visit you again. No problem. I'll help them if I can. We must build a moat. That's true, we do. I have told the villagers you wanted to see them regarding the call arms. Yep. Peasant, you wanted to see me? Join my army? Well, I suppose, if I have to. I mean, you did help us before, so I think we owe you this. Just please don't give me dangerous tasks. It's alright, I won't. Nah, I totally will. I need your life on the line, bro. Your Grace, what is it? Will you join my army? The war... Damn it! I knew this day would come. I shouldn't have complained about my twisted back. Yes, I suppose now that I've recovered, I can help. Hey, listen, think about it this way. You don't have to work anymore if you perish in battle. Your Grace, we found those fleeing soldiers from the Radovian army. We've got them chained up at the castle wall. You should come and deal with them. I will come as soon as I'm ready. 69 supplies. Ooh, you're right. Nice. Alright, castle wall. They're responsible for killing our brothers on the battlefield. We should have no mercy for the enemy. Let them taste our steel. They had enough honor to fight until the end. They fled like cowards instead of facing their fate. But we have them now, and we can show them our justice. I really just need to do what's right for the kingdom here. Each king will know if I go against them and will refuse their support accordingly. Let them go. These men only followed orders. Our land has seen enough death. Your Grace, but how? Boo! Death to the barbaric scum! You led their people into our home. They eat our food, they walk our roads, hunted our forests. Maybe give them our wives and children next. We want revenge for our husbands, sons, and brothers who died in battle against their foreign tricks. My children can't sleep at night. They're scared to death. Scared the men dressed in black with monsters on the chest will come. They are not our enemies. We need to focus on what's in front of us and not get stuck in the past. Boo! This is not fair. The king has reached his decision. These men will walk free. Thank you, Your Grace. We'll make sure you get something for your trouble. Everyone's sad about that. I'll deal with it. I'm here to try to get good money, okay? Well, actually I need army. That's what I need. So, deal with it, peasants. Okay, let's move on forward and see what behaps. Back to the map. A lot of things just disappeared. Pog. Lost beloved son. He didn't look too happy about having his son back, though. Which is why I'm not entirely sure if he wants that, but, you know. Well, he might just be like, oh, sure, take my son. Peasant came back to thank the king. He gave Eric a... Oh, no, wait. He's the one that's happy about it. Okay. Lost beloved son. Okay. The witch can go over there. Who else? Babushka, you guys are pissed at me. You're pissed at me. Sideburns, you're pissed at me. Stomachache, you're pissed at me. Cool. Alright. Well, I pretty much visited everywhere, so let's go ahead and send people out. Yeah. There we go. Any allies to send? No? Okay. And let's go past the week. How many more weeks we got? Oh, the King's Summit. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Welcome. Welcome. I have gathered you here. Yes, we all know why we're here. Let's skip all this drivel. I aided Rodovians when they came asking for help. Forgive me, Yedric. I had no heart to do otherwise. My soldier tracked down Rodovians who fled the battlefield. I had to let them go. When I looked at them, I saw fear. I saw despair. They knew they'd lost. They were in an unknown land, far from home. They were kids, not much older than your boys, Yedric. They didn't fight to conquer. They fought to survive. I didn't have heart to take their lives. My men also brought me their king. He was beaten so badly he could hardly move, defenseless and broken. He explained to me why the Rodovians are here. Life isn't easy for them, just as it isn't for us. He's a father, just trying to defend what's dear to him, that he has left. I spared his life that day. I have made my decisions, all of which I am ready to face the consequences of. So I leave this last decision to you two. Will you help me repel Atana from my gates? You saved many lives, Eric. Hi, Lunori! I knew it was a tough choice, but we will all gain from it. The fact that you saved them all gives me hope for our future. It brings joy to my heart that there are good men amongst us, willing to stop and listen. Try to understand other people. I don't have any doubt that by giving you my armies, I will be on the side of the just. You have my full support. Side of the just. Poofed! You're joining a dead man, Fabione. 5 weeks from now, and you'll both be eating dirt. I won't give the Rodovians any slack. I'll make sure my borders are strongly enforced. Damn you, Eric. Did you have to listen to this namby-pamby righteous bunkin? Well, it'd be like that, I guess. If. We're gonna save this for now. This 25, 26. Because this 20, 31. So 25, 26, 31, 32. Yeah, I'm like I'm barely making profit here. So we're gonna keep this for just a second because we can go build the moat in another week or so. So yeah. I want dual colored Wiggly Boy, but I need to save money. It'd be like that. I just made myself my own Wiggly because I wanted a cute emote. Oh, little I could have done, but I helped them bury the poor mite. We prayed for his soul, and I blessed the spirit on your behalf. The parents were grateful for help from the king's men. Woo! I have told the villagers you wanted to see them regarding the call to arms. Oh, hit pat. There you go. I think that's working, right? I'll just triple check. Yeah, it's working. Thank you for the hit pat. I appreciate it. Villagers, you wanted to see them regarding the call to arms. They should be here shortly. Yes. What about you, Hunter? Your Grace, farmers kept having problems with birds eating their planted seeds. The silly folk didn't think to put up a scarecrow, so I helped them with it. Head pass for cuties. Oh, thank you. This seemed to be enough for now, and the farmers were quite happy with it. They gave me some packs of supplies in return. Damn, they gave you 7 sacks. Hi, Torlando. We are a hit! The Spice Behind the Royal Curtains, Volume 1 is a true sensation. An absolute bestseller. Kings and lords all around invite me to perform the poem live. We have no choice, Your Grace. We have to keep on going. Make more. Write more. People want to read about royal intrigues, battles, and arguments, but most of all, they want to read about the spicy details. Huh. People are weird, aren't they? Not me, though. I simply deliver what people want. I'm a pure reflection of the deepest, most primitive desires. Bards, the early fan fiction writers. Oh, by the way, you're cut of the prophets, Your Grace. After all, you play the main part. Holy shit! Damn! Thank you, dude! Well, I'm gonna go buy that moat now. Your Grace, your agent tells me the epidemic is in the water. The village upstream is throwing the waste into the river. And then we drink that water. No wonder everyone is sick. We tried talking to the people of that village, but they won't listen. They don't care because they have clean water. Please, Your Grace, please, you need to help us. I'll send the general. My general will talk to these people. Make sure they don't throw any more waste into the river. Try to avoid taking water from that river for the next few days. Thank you so much, Your Grace. I knew we could count on you. The villagers are going to be so happy. Who knew fanfic writing paid off? No, for reals, though. How can I help? Join my army? Build up our defenses? Heard about the war? Found my poor boy? You can count on my help. I will gather my friends, too. Battle starts in 3 weeks, and I'm very under-leveled. Father, can you see me in the gardens when you have a little while? What is it? Just come to the gardens. I will explain. Are you gonna get the Rodovians to come to our side? That'd be great. Please. Oh, Grace, our pastor is sick. He's had a high fever for days. We don't know what to do, Your Grace. We have no one else that can do our weekly reading. The gods are going to send us all to hell if we don't hold our mass. We are afraid of what's going to happen if the fever takes him for good. Please help us, Your Grace. Take the witch. The court witch can see what's wrong with him. If she can't help him, perhaps she can hold the mass this week. Oh, Your Grace, may the God bless you. Thank you so much in the name of the community. Okay? Your Grace, I hear you're giving supplies for making matana. Can I have some for Baka? You can. Sure. Take these, but this is the last batch I'm giving. Don't come back for it anymore. Sure thing, Your Grace. Only because it's out of fairness, except I gave you 5 extra than the other ones, so that seems kind of suspicious, but sure. Alright, daughter, what do you want to talk about? Can you convince Maya and her Rodovian friends to help us? You wanted to see me? What's going on, Acelia? I'm leaving, Father. Me and Maya are going to travel the world. She has already seen half of it, and she wants to see the other half with me. You're too young to leave. You let Losulia marry Evo, a royal prince. How did that end for her? Acelia, that's not fair. I don't want to see the same fate. How's my way of life being worse than being stuck with a monster? Rosulia didn't get to choose and she wasn't happy. If this decision isn't going to end well for me, then at least I will die satisfied knowing it was my decision. I thought that maybe Maya was born on the wrong side of the mountains, but now I realize it was me who was born on the wrong side of the castle walls. This life is not for me. It is not who I am. You know more than anyone, Father. I'm not suited to castle life. I don't want to follow rules. I don't want to attend banquets or wear puffy dresses. I want to ride a horse, see the world, and explore beyond these walls. Maya, help me see what I can do. I can be what I want in life. Please, Father, please, don't close me in these walls. I have to go, Father. Maya is waiting with the horses outside the castle. Go on then, be free as a bird. Make sure you say goodbye to your mother. It will break your heart if she didn't. Don't forget to send a letter to your father sometimes. At least let the writing lessons not go to waste. I will, father. Thank you. Hug Sudani for me. And stay safe. Hi, Hayura. How are you doing? I love the emote. Very spoopy. Well, I'd stay longer, but my body is crashing. Yeah, go for it. Thank you for dropping by, Lunori. Sleep well. Take care. Your Grace, I bring some bad news, Sudani. Your sister left the castle. She's going to travel the world with Maya. Why would she leave me? First Luli, now Celia. Why is everyone leaving me? I'm not leaving you. I'll never leave you. It's not your fault, Sudani. Celia just wanted to see what else is out there. We will miss her a lot, but she promised she will visit us. Fine, father. Just promise you'll never leave me. I won't leave you, my youngest, especially not when you got a pet bear. I'm always watching Zach. Oh my god. That's not spoopy at all. But thank you. Hope you enjoy it here. We're closing in on a war. I promise I'll never leave you, Pumpkin. Goodbye. I will see you later, Pumpkin. Okay. She's very chill. Indeed, I am very chill. Everyone's always chill. Oh, unless you're talking about... Celia left. Does it help if I remove the nose? I don't know about that. It still looks cursed in its own way. She ran away with Maya. I just spoke to her. I don't know how you could just let her leave. She's so young. How is she going to manage without us? Where is she going to sleep? What is she going to eat? I don't know what I'd do out there by myself, let alone a young girl like her. That's what she wanted. She's a smart girl. You know she hated it here. And she would never be happy marrying some prince or a king. I just wanted her to be happy. Aren't you worried about her? Of course I am. But keeping her here just because I'm worried would be very selfish. She knows where we are if she needs us. Besides, she's with Maya, and that makes me feel better. I never thought things would turn out this way. I know, sweetheart. Me neither. I will see you later, darling. I'm not sure, but night all. Good night, Lenore. Take care. Sleep well. Alright, we got one hunter. King Varid. My daughter's running away, so... yeah, I guess it's a big ol' fuck you. Home of King Eric. Yes, yes. Sick Pastor. Wola and Melina. Okay, we're gonna go over to Melina, send the hunter. See what's over there first. And then... oh! Thank you for the follow, Hayura! I appreciate it. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, I'm gonna build the moat because I have enough gold for that now. And yeah, Pog. Now we're just gonna... wait things out, I suppose. 3 weeks and I'm fully upgraded. Hell yeah, bitch. I love when my daughter runs away. Right? Hey, look. One less mouth to feed. Alright. Your Grace, a local baker is missing his flour deliveries. I searched around and it turned out the horses and cart got stuck in the mud on the way over. We helped them and the baker gave us a basket of fresh, crusty bread rolls. Cool. And I just turned that straight into bags of wheat. Wanted. Anyone who sees a witch is called upon to contact the nearest guard post. If such an outpost is unreachable, it is deemed fair to prosecute such individuals personally. Women living alone on the outskirts of towns and villages are particularly suspicious. Women with black hair are even more likely to perform evil practices. Also, women who are exceptionally alluring. Another sign of a witch is the keeping of pets, be it a fox, squirrel, or black cat especially. Witches and any diabolical practices are forbidden and would be met with death by hanging or cleansing fire. Only God can judge them. Signed and ordered by King Evo, son of Talus, king of Atana. Evo is using Lorsulia as an example to follow? Does he not have enough? Wait, my daughter's gonna be running out though. Oh shit. Hope she's not gonna die too. Your Grace, bear in the council chamber. You didn't kill the bear, did you? What is happening? Is Sidani safe? What happened? Servants have heard noises from the council chamber, but everyone is too scared to go in. Let's go, quick. Wait, the bear isn't eating my daughter alive, is it? Oh, what happened? Sidani, are you alright? I'm fine, father. Everything is fine. We were just playing around. Wojciech's too big, and he didn't notice he would run into things. I knew this was a bad idea. We need to put him down. Hunter! He's not dangerous. Please don't kill him. Fine. But he won't get another chance. One more accident and I'll put him down myself. He won't do anything bad no more. I promise, Father. Your Grace. Don't make me regret this decision. I swear I'm close to fainting again. I hope the bear won't cause any more trouble. Yeah, bear. Don't cause us trouble. I'll pet you, though. Yes, Your Grace. Yes. Title drop. Org. I kind of don't trust this bear being around TBH, but you know what? Fine. Hey, wifey. I think our daughter almost got eaten by the bear. Watch Tech make a real mess of the council chamber. The bear is growing pretty fast. Don't go in the council chamber until the servants have tidied up. What happened? Is Sidani alright? She's not hurt, is she? No, sweetheart, everything is fine. They were just playing and knocked over a bookshelf. Oh, hydrate. Okay. Thank you. I will hydrate. Thank you, stripper. He's knocking over bookshelves now. Next time he'll push Sidani down the stairs. You need to stay calm, honey. The baby's almost due. How can I? My daughter is playing with a bear. They're fine. You worry too much. I'm sorry. You can't blame me, though. When the newborn is here after the battle with the Tana, I want this bear out of here. Of course. Maybe we can find another cat. I trust Agent Watch Tech. Well, if a fellow agent says that it's safe or trusts them, therefore it must be trustworthy, right? Hey, daughter? Mom? I'm not sure about this bear thing, Sidani. He's made a lot of mess in here. Your Grace, I promise, this will never happen again. He just got so excited. It was actually very funny. No, it wasn't, Sidani. You both scared me so much. And your mother is very worried about you. I managed to convince her to let you have the bear for now. I know you don't have many friends here in the castle, but this will change soon, you will see. I have a lot of friends. They just all seem to pass away. Am I a bad friend, Father? Of course not, Sidani. Your animals are just extremely unlucky. I'm taking a very good care of Watch Tech. Look at his shiny fur. I brush it every day. Yes, Sidani, he's a very handsome boy. Okay. Let's go over here and go back to my throne, I suppose. What's up, dude? Your Grace, I have no other choice but to turn to you for help. Our village was abandoned. There are no more crops growing on our lands, and we are forced to move. Me, my wife, and our 3 boys thought to move to the town and try our hand at the market. My wife is great with fabrics. She can make clothes for everyone. But on our way here, we were held up by bandits. They have stolen all of her tools, along with our money and food. We have been begging for days in the village, but we don't have enough to pay for food, and no way to make any more gold. Is there anything you could do to help us, Your Grace? Welcome to our town. I'm sorry you've had such a difficult start here. Take the gold. There should be enough to buy new tools and some food. I hope we can settle here. I can't believe the king himself actually helped us. We will make the most out of this gold, Your Grace. I won't forget this. Oh, Maria's going to be so happy. Pay your taxes. That's how you get the best out of life here. Pay my fucking taxes. Alright, let me check the gardens. Is my daughter actually gone? Yeah, she's actually gone. F. Okay. Well, let's go over to map. Rose. Difficult beginning. We will bother you in a little bit. But in the meantime... Sick pastor. I believe your stuff is done, right? To try heal... Okay, so it's not confirmed yet. So we're gonna go send the hunter here. And anyone I can send out to? No? Alright. Time until sieges. 2 more weeks. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh howdy. But I got all the upgrades, so that's good. And we got this as well. Alright. One more week, let's go. Scary shit. I need more people. Your Grace, I have spoken to the village whose waste is in the water. They weren't happy about this. They have nowhere else to throw their waste. Alright, thank you. Well, I mean, they can't just throw it in the water and make everybody sick. That's not how we do things around here. Why are you carrying a scarecrow? What the fuck? I have come from the pastor's sickbed. We have given him a special herbal mixture. He should be back to full health in a couple of days. That's great. The villagers also asked me to hold their mass. Yes, I told them you can do that. Your Grace, I couldn't do that. This is against their beliefs and mine. Who knows what would happen if I summoned the wrong god? I'm sorry. That's fine. I'm sure the villagers have worked something out. Cool, cool. Your Grace, I stopped at an abandoned house on the side of the road. It was full of pans of every sort of size, shape, and color. I don't know who could have such an obsession with pans, but while searching through them, I found some gold. Oh, cool. Got some... Were they gold panning? Or panning for gold? Can't throw waste onto the path. Can't throw it into river. What on earth are you expect me to do with it, Your Grace? Keep it in my house? Maybe build a ditch? What if you took a few men and built a big hole in the ground, far from the river? Cover it with some wood or cloth so it doesn't smell. And order everyone in the village to take their waste in buckets and throw it in there. I think this is the best option. That is not a bad idea, Your Grace. Take the gold, hire some men to help you. Thank you so much, Your Grace. 69 gold, it's gone now. I thought I'd have to do it all by myself. We'll build it right away. Hopefully, this will work. Stop causing troubles, butcher. My goodness. I run a little business, Your Grace. I can exchange your supplies for gold. Let's say 25 supplies for 18 gold. Shall we shake on it? No, I'm good. Thank you, that'll be all. Visit you again some other time. We're gonna have a war in about 2 weeks, so probably not. What are you doing? Your Grace, we are ready for the contest. Hey, come over already. Oh. We have tried our hardest. Bruno, we have built our matzana from the finest fabrics on the market. We had the finest craftsmen help us. We have bought the finest thread, and we use carrots and apples to decorate. Really true, we have built our matzana with our children. That is why it might not appear so neat, haha. We had an amazing time, though. We organized an event for all children in the village to help us, and afterward they were given hot soup. We have dyed our own fabric with apple and onion extracts. Bronca, we have built our matzana, as the tradition says, with hay. But also with the food and supplies you gave us. You could see the grain and apples. I think it turned out amazingly. Your Grace, it is time. Choose your favorite. You have all put a lot of effort into making these matzanas, and they are all amazing. But the winner is... I'm gonna go... Honestly, I really like the red one, Bruno. But, you know what? Let's give the kids something to cheer about today, this year. Weird true? Orange. Your determination and engagement with your children is amazing. Let's not forget that these events are created to celebrate spring together, not fighting each other over the best marzana. Congratulations, Weird True. Thank you so much, Your Grace. I am beyond happy about this. I am grateful that you are a family man. I hope you have an amazing time burning these. Thank you for the incredible time and for participating in the contest, Your Grace. You are welcome. I had quite a lot of fun doing this myself. Alright, people, let's burn these and say goodbye to winter. Yes, burn the people made of hay. Your Grace, part of our village was flooded. Luckily, no one got hurt, but our homes were devastated. We could use some gold to buy resources to rebuild our houses. Our general can help you reorganize. Yeah, take the gold. We have been affected by the floods too recently. Here's 12 gold. I believe that should be enough for you to acquire the required resources. That is most magnificent of you, Your Grace. Thank you. Happy? Oh, I think I got scammed. Oh well. At this point, I can't be asked, you know? It just be like that. Stomachache, rose, difficult beginning? Help these people by giving them gold. Alright. Send the general there. Gold for boots. Sick pastor. Sick pastor. hold the mask for them. It didn't really go quite too well, but you know what? We'll do that. Babushka didn't help you with that. I don't think I helped any of you guys with this at all. What about crop problems? I think I helped you with that. Or no, maybe I didn't. I don't think I did, yeah, since you're up here. Yeah. I mean, I can try inviting you guys, I guess. Okay. Oh, no agents available? Hunter? There you go. Alright, cool. Let's move on to the next day. Or a week, I suppose. Oh, I need to talk to Aurelia. She should be in our bedchamber. Oh, that's right, that's right. I forgot to talk to everybody. My bad, my bad. We will go do that. Oh shit, there's a lot of people here. Alright, what are you and your bear getting into? Your Grace. The next few weeks are going to be tough. You're going to have to stay with your mother. So you and Watch Tech need to behave exceptionally well. Why do I have to stay with Mother? A war is coming. You're too young to understand this. You just do. No negotiating. A war is coming. We'll have an army at our doors soon. An army? I hadn't thought of that. I don't think Watch Tech can find an entire army, Your Grace. I've only trained him to be a secret agent so far. Oh, my pumpkin. I love you, you know. I know, Dad. I love you too. I'll come and see you later. Take care of your mother. Goodbye. Alright. Let's go over to me wife. And go over there. Darling, we're ready for the battle with Atana. I have done everything I could. We can count on King Fabion's army. He is already marching them towards Grevno. I hope they can make it on time. We have also reinforced the castle. Hopefully we can last a little longer. We have enough supplies to last about 3 weeks. Atana's army is so big. How are we ever going to defeat them? The battle with Udovia was nothing but pure luck. What if they come through the gates? You know the first thing they will do is come for us. Eric, I'm terrified. I am too. Honey, I won't let anything bad happen to you. I promise. We will win this, and once we do, we're going to take a long break from all of this. It'll soon be all over. I know, sweetheart. Please promise you'll come back here as soon as you can. Of course, and I promise. See you later, darling. Alright, there's one more thing I gotta talk to back here, right? What is over here? Is it the bear? I don't think it's the bear. Is there anything here that I'm missing? Grace, goodbye. See you later, pumpkin. The mess. Bear won't cause any more trouble. Wool. Tapestry. Deer antlers. Table. Bookshelf. Chest. Yeah, I don't know what's over here, so sure. Whatever. Let's move on to the next week. And die! Alright. We're getting the last bit of supplies that we need. Alright guys, let's go! The Siege of Grevno. Oh lordy! I don't think I'm ready for this. I hear Queen Aurelia gave birth to a girl. Congratulations, Your Grace. It's hard to celebrate when there's an enemy at our doorstep, but thank you. Let's focus on what's here. How is everything looking? We gathered all we could, Your Grace. A siege can last weeks, months, years even. We certainly don't have enough men or supplies for this long. We have to last until King Fabion comes. He said it would take him 3 weeks, Your Grace. I hope we can last that long. Oh, lordy, look at that army. Oh, 340 against 3,000, bro. 3,000 men. Looks about right. Can you see that sleazy little bastard? I wonder if he stayed in Atana or if he's watching us from there. They will take a while to set up. Apart from the larger force, they have one more advantage. Time. You should inspect the equipment, Your Grace. Make sure everything is in order while we have the chance. Oh, lordy. A present from Radovian army. Oh, the fireflowers are just bombs, okay. Save some folks just to kill the other, huh? We'll do what we need to make it through another day. Ballista. We have ballistas in every wall on the castle. Hopefully they will be enough. Your Grace, it's an honor. We have never seen so many men. We're going to be fine. Keep your eyes peeled. I mean, you better be okay. How's everything looking, Your Grace? I haven't checked everything yet. If everything should... Take your time, Your Grace. Atana doesn't seem to be in a hurry. We're not in a rush. Yet. Hot oil? They won't stay on the horizon forever. When they finally get to the walls, we'll have to resort to the hot oil. They won't turn back, will they? I think I'm gonna die, y'all. Oh my god. Is there a lot of them? No, don't say. I prefer not to know. Don't worry, though. I will be up to the challenge if need be. Thank you, Elena. I'm glad to hear it. Arrows ready? 898, 99, 100 and counting. Flares. Magical flares of some sorts. Never really seen anything quite like it. The Rodovian peasants left these for us, and thanks for allowing them to stay in Davern. I've been told they look pretty. Huh, worst case scenario, maybe they can boost morale. Mining equipment, shovels, pickaxes, timber. Looks like we're well prepared. Good thing we patched up the walls. They still don't look pretty, but at least they seem more sturdy. I hope it's worth reinforcing that gate. It'll buy us time, and who knows, maybe save us too. Stan, you've been with me since the beginning, and I'm planning on going anywhere, Your Grace. We'll get through this, I'm sure. You're a good guy, Stan. Keep it up, man. Miatek. Arrows ready, sharp and steady. More archers are spread across the castle. Everyone awaits your signal. Perfect. Supplies. Can I check the supplies? Your Grace, we've dealt with a lot of monsters. Evil is just another one. We'll get him too. Thank you, Valek. Can't leave now. Well, I'm trying to click on the supplies, but nothing seems to be happening, so I think it's fine. Mining equipment, glares, fares, flares. I think that's everything. Oh, lordy. Alright, let's go. How's everything looking? I think we're ready. Everything seems to be in order. We're ready as far as we can. Good thing Atana is taking things slow. They won't attack us anytime soon. All this is just a display of power, flexing their muscles. Can't say I'm waiting for this to start. A white flag, Your Grace. Don't shoot! Hold your fire. We're meant to speak with King Eric. King Evo sends a message. Let him speak. Speak freely. King Evo wants a truce? Yeah, that bastard sure does. No man needs to die tonight. Pledge yourself to King Evo. Redeem your sins. Any man who leaves the castle walls and pledges his life to Evo the Divine, King of Atana, will be granted forgiveness. Otherwise you shall be cleansed from this earth for your sins, dark practices, and your unruly habits. Don't listen to his lies. You will stand your ground. Evo does not know mercy nor honor. He betrayed us at the mountain trail. He has murdered my daughter. If you leave these walls, the same fate will await you. Do as you wish. Final judgment awaits you all. Shoot him. Your boy, shoot him. There'll be one less traitor to worry about. We need to gather our men. Where is everyone? Archers! Boy, what's your name? Sobek, Your Grace. Very well. Where's the rest of your squad? Sobek? I don't know, Your Grace. They must be around somewhere. You'll be alright. The enemy is large in number. You'll be alright. You're very brave, Sobek. We will survive this together. Yes, Your Grace. Oh! Hi! Hi, Yowane! Wait, did my alerts break? Did my alerts break? Oh no! Let me go refresh that. Wait, how do I refresh that? Well, no? No? Okay, I don't know what behalves for sure. Oh, yeah, it did, but it's okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't, cause yeah, I can't fix that unless I go elsewhere. Oh, shame. It usually doesn't break like that, but sure. Thank you for the radio, Wane. How was your stream? Let me do a shout out for you. Shout out. Yo, Wane. Oh, there it is. It's just a little slow today. Okay. Pog. You're playing... Oh, Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. Ooh, how was that? Oh, yeah, everything's just really slow. How was everything? Welcome, everybody. I am just finishing up, and we are very much losing this battle because I have 340 people against an army of 3,000. That's the spirit. Now let's get the rest of your squad. But yeah, feel free to kick back and relax and all that fun stuff. The rest must be around somewhere, Your Grace? Okay, they're probably down here. Like every battle royale is. I don't actually play that many battle royales. But how was Vampire the Masquerade? Did you like just start or name? What's your name? Attack, Your Grace. Get on the wall, attack. We need your arrows. Atana is coming. Yes, Your Grace. Because I know that's one of the games that I want to do this. We won't win this, Your Grace. There's no way. Keep it together. Keep it together, soldier. This castle has seen worse. Get on top and defend Davern. Yes, Your Grace. Been playing, but more of the pros has been picking it up. Oh, interesting. One of these days I'll play that too. Better get on the wall and see how it looks. Cause like I really like vampire story stuff, so it looks really fun. But yes. Ooh, huh. Oh my god, this isn't 3,000. It's at least double. What? 5,000? This could all end even tonight. There's too many. A gulp. These walls will keep us safe. They may have our large numbers, but we have one advantage. These walls haven't yet fallen, and so we won't. For Davern. A small squad comes forward. They're setting up the trenches. Archers. IDK, what's going on? They're still too far. They must be preparing to mine under the castle wall. If they manage to do so, they will collapse the tunnel and our wall will fall with it. We mustn't allow them. It's too far to launch things at it. We need to find a way to collapse the tunnel prematurely. Or perhaps we could find someone to be more direct and discreet. You mean to go out there and set it on fire? That'd be suicide. We can always leave it be and hope for the best. Whatever you decide, Your Grace. I will see if I can find someone to deal with this. If I can't come up with anything, I will let you know and we'll hope for the best. Alright, let's get the mining equipment going. Because I think this is what we need to smoke out people. Mining equipment. Good thing we have the right equipment. We could mine underneath their tunnel and collapse it. This should do the trick. Let's make use out of this. Soldiers! Form a small squad. Go and start digging under their tunnel. Once you get to them, put the timber on fire. With a little bit of luck, we will be able to collapse their tunnel before they get to us. Go, dig, and you better dig fast. It will take days, or weeks perhaps. Then you better get to them before they get to us. Yes, Your Grace. I hope this works. I should check back at the wall. Oh, lordy. I don't even know. Are you supposed to win this? I can't tell, but sure. Sounds like our men have it under control. We don't have to worry about the tunnel anymore. What is that? Oh shit, they're throwing rocks at us. Oh no, stop it. Trebuchets. They didn't hold off for long, did they, huh? Wait, what's it good against trebuchets? Watch your heads! Good thing our walls are reinforced. Your Grace, someone's at the gate. Help! We ran with as fast as we could. Atana burned everyone else in the village. Please let us in. There's women and children with us. We're unarmed. Can you fight? How many are you there? Around 30. Can you fight? I'm afraid not, Your Grace. There are mostly elders, women, and children amongst us. That's just more mouths to feed, Your Grace. We'll struggle with supplies as it is. But they're good as dead if we leave them out there. Let them in. Let them in. We'll worry about supplies when we get there. Thank you, Your Grace. Atana. It seems they have stopped. For now. Okay. Atana has ceased fire this day. Soldiers of Davern were able to take a small break in the chaos around them. Everyone be humming. Oh, I get to talk to people. Ah, it's a cold night tonight, isn't it, Your Grace? Why don't you join the bonfire then? Ah, better stay out. Keep an eye out. You never know what might be lurking in the shadows. We need to decide how to split the supplies for the dates to come, Your Grace. We only have a few sacks. Our soldiers, our people, need feeding. Don't forget about your family either. The supplies need to last us for at least 3 weeks. By the way, have you spoken to the Queen yet? I think she wanted to see you. Let me check on the others. Speak to you later, let me check on the others. Slawik, Letek, and Miatek. They're good boys, but taking orders from General all day long? Is that why you won't join them? They've had enough of me screaming at them, but someone has to keep order in the battle. Stan could be pretty rough in the heat of battle. Shh, what are you doing? He's over there, he will hear ya. Can you blame him though? You try to organize everyone in chaos like that. Well, maybe, but still. Your Grace, didn't see you there. Congratulations on the newborn, Your Grace. Couple of weeks, and when this is finally over, she'll be running around the gardens just like the others. I hope it will come to it. Stay strong. Stay strong. We will defeat the enemy. Aye. Sobek, you did well back there. Thank you, Your Grace. You seem familiar. Have I seen you before? I always bring you all the news to the throne room from around the villages and whatnot. Ah, yes. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. Not to worry, Your Grace. We all look the same when wearing a helmet, but I lost mine in all the mess, so, we all heard what happened to the princess. I never had a chance to give you my condolences. It was some time ago. It's fine. This is for her. We need to win this for Lusulia. How's the campaign so far? We just started, but we're severely outnumbered. I have a little daughter myself. Name's Luli. Ah, yes, after the princess. I hope that's not an insult. It's a very pretty name. I can't blame you. I can't imagine what I would do if anything happened to her. Her eyes sparkle every time I get back from the watch. Your wife must be staying with her further in the castle, I imagine. She passed away. A wife, I mean. Smallpox. Little Luli is all that reminds me of her. She's hiding in a shed. I don't know what else to do with her. I'm sorry to hear that. You should leave your watch. Go back to your kid. Thank you, Your Grace. I think I will stay a little while longer. But yeah, we are struggling, that's for sure. Thank you for saving us, Your Grace. We're forever in your debt. Don't mention it. We're all in this together. How did we get here? How did we manage to escape Atana? The truth is, we just ran. When the soldiers in blue came, they started talking about sin and cleansing. Once they took out their maces, we knew what kind of cleansing they mean. The rest of our villagers tried to talk their way out of it, but they weren't there to talk. We just ran. We didn't look back. That's fine. You chose life. Don't dwell on it. Stay warm. Keep warm. Thank you again. Peasants. Maybe they will just keep us at bay. Maybe. How are the others? You seem to be fine here. How's the rest of townsmen doing? Most folks didn't want to stay near the gate. We figured it'll be safer near the royal guards. I'm sure you will. Stay safe. Oh, the Wiggles! Yes, the Wiggles. My mother used to sing this ballad when I was little. Aurelia used to sing it to Luli too. She loved it. My apologies, Your Grace. I didn't mean to. It's not your fault. Okay, let's go see if I can go talk to my wife. Yes, I can. How's our baby daughter? How are you holding up, little one? Hey, I'm not that little. Oh wait, your voice is different. You big plump. Hey, that's not nice. It's the dress, not me. Just trying to take your mind off things. We'll get through this together. You know that, right? Of course we will. You're leading the army, and I've got things covered here. It won't be long before it's all over, Father. With Watchtech at my side, we could even help you at the gate. That's pushing it, Sidani. You better stay here. Atana is far from the wall for now, but you can still hear them. It's horrifying. We'll get through this, darling. Do you think Asalia is somewhere out there? What do you mean? The mountains? The forests? The distant roads? If evil caught her... we would know if you did. She had better run fast. Asalia is too smart. Asalia is smart. Strong. Hi, Iggy! How are you doing today? Welcome to the finale, where I am... dying. And together with Maya, they make quite a duo. Evil will never catch her. You're right. Thank you, darling. I'm actually happy that you let the bear stay. It feels safer that way. How is Sidani doing, by the way? She's still a child, but she's not afraid. She's braver than I am, I can tell you that much. Ha! It'll be all over soon, I promise. How's our baby? I'm sorry it's not a boy, Eric. It's not your fault, darling. It's such a privilege to be surrounded by such beautiful women in my life. Aww. Oh, Eric, let it all be over. Got it under control. Fireplace. Cozy in the evenings. Okay. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good as well. I'm trying not to stress too much about, all this. We have 10 crates left. Alright, and I need to survive 3 weeks. Okay. How about... Your Grace, you should take a pack of supplies. You should take the supplies. You will need the energy to keep up the good fight. We won't disappoint you. Thank you, Your Grace. 9 crates left. I don't want to feed everybody quite yet. Might join them later. I think the save peasants and everything... I mean, we only need to survive 3 more weeks, right? Call 9, join the battle. I think we'll be fine. Don't mention it, we're gonna take a pack of supplies. It shall last you until next week. We haven't eaten for days already. Thank you, Your Grace. And peasants, you as well. Take a crate of supplies, share it with the rest. It shall last you until next week. We will, thank you, Your Grace. We didn't think the king would remember about us. You're a good man. Alright, well, now we only have 7 supplies left. Everything alright? I mean, considering all this... Give supplies to my family. Make sure my family gets supplies this week, as you wish. And then, I will go get some rest. Yes, if you want to try blood hunt, I will be delighted to teach you. Sounds good. I'll go get some rest, make sure our men don't stay up too late. We need them rested. Did you hand out the resources, Your Grace? Yes. Yes, I've tried to be fair. I will see you in the morning. Your Grace! Monsters in the castle! Calm down, what is happening? Hounds running about. Atana must have found a way in for them. Are the queen and my daughter safe? We don't know, the hounds are everywhere. We must hurry, Your Grace. Send a hunter. Send a hunter. On my way, Your Grace. Quick, to the bedchamber. Oh no. My love! Sudani! Is everything alright? Yes! Wojtek saved us! Roar! If it wasn't for that bear, the hounds would have got to us. Oh, thank God. Hooray, I have a pet bear. Well, I'm gonna head out. It's late for me. Good night. Thank you, Yowane. Thank you again for the raid. Sleep well and take care. Yeah! I didn't even need to lift a finger. The hound was dead before I got here. Pog! Good job, Wojtek. Time until King Fabian arrives? 2 weeks. Alright. Save and continue. Let's go. Siege of Grevno, week 2. Let's go. Oh boy. Let's see. Evo certainly didn't think we would have held on this long. These walls can withstand more than you would think. Regarding the supplies. Evo's men are closing in. Another day of them launching boulders. A shower of arrows. Which one is it this time? Chance and chains? What's that smell? Incense? They're trying to lower our spirits. Do not fear. Do not be afraid, my brothers. We will defend our castle. I can't breathe. This smoke won't do you any harm. It's just in your head. Evil thinks he can lower our morale, and it looks like it's working. Maybe I can find something, or someone to help clear off the fog. Perfect! If that's not the case, let me know. I can order the men to wait this one out, Your Grace. Oh, when we're shooting arrows, wind always knocks them off target, but now not even a breeze. Oh, good. Good to know. It's useless, absolutely useless in this fog. Okay. Can't see much in this fog. Are they already here? You're panicking. Don't panic, bro. I mean, I can raise morale with the fireworks, maybe? I can go on the wall. Perhaps I'll be able to swoosh the tricks away. Isn't this dangerous? Perhaps, but do we have a choice? Dots. I think we'll try something else. What about you, General? You got any ideas? Stan, is there anything you can do with this fog? I can wave my hands around, but I doubt it's going to make a difference. Fight magic with magic is my bet. You got anything, bro? I know how to deal with monsters, but magic, that's a whole different story, Your Grace. Flares. Flares. We can show evil our magic. Fire them off. Soldiers of Davern, fear not of their dirty tricks. These flares will chase away bad spirits. Let's fire them off. Ha! It worked. I better see how things are looking at the top. Man, who knew all you gotta do is just send out some fireworks and voila, fog be gone. And apparently that killed 20 people. Damn, these are some dangerous-ass flares. The flares seem to be precisely what we needed. We have a clear shot to grace. Archers! Knock your arrows! And release! Fire! 40 people down, hell yeah! Knock your arrows! Release the arrows! Fire! Brothers! They're approaching the gates! The moat will slow them down! Archers, now! Oh, dope! Your Grace, our supplies are on fire! We can't afford to lose any crates! If we leave the wall, we will give enemy breathing space. They'll push on harder and we'll definitely suffer losses, Your Grace. If we don't put out that fire, we will surely lose some supplies. Put out that fire. Gather men and put out the fire. Our supplies are scarce as they are. I'll stay with the rest and we'll hold the line. Archers! This was a long and exhausting day. Atana kept pushing for hours, but King Eric bravely kept the defense up. They lived through another day. It's not long to go, Your Grace. It's either them or us. Advisor, everything alright? I mean, considering all this, let me check on the others. General, we survived another day. The boys did good, but they're growing tired. Everyone is. Hopefully we can last a little longer. So you know Bianca, right? Stan's daughter. I think I'm going to propose. Pfft. You want our general to be your in-law? You're as stupid as they say. Besides, we're at war. So if she needs someone to take care of her, it's my best chance. Oi, the king's here, Your Grace. Stay strong. Stay strong. Your Grace, before you go, will you have a round with us? Sure. Ah, what the hell? Pour me one. Aye! Your Grace. Stay warm. Keep warm. Thank you once again. Peasants? Maybe they will just keep at bay. Maybe. How are the others? You seem fine here as the rest of the townsmen. Most folks don't want to see the gate? Yeah, okay. Stay safe, okay? So you decided to join? Ah, yes, but I'm not much of a singer. I'll leave it up to the boys. I didn't see you at the wall. The general needed me at the other side. I ran around the wall like a madman. These Otanians are everywhere. It's hard to keep up. Is little Luli alright? You remember? Of course, she's fine, Your Grace. Thank you. Stay strong. Okay. So, I'm probably gonna give my soldiers one, but not the peasants one. But I need to check on my fam, see how they doing. Bear's doing good, Sidani? I don't know what to think anymore. Are monsters and magic real? I keep hearing the King Evo's here because we deal with magic. But I tried throwing incantations at him and they didn't work because he's still here. All I can think of is that I have been lied to. I hate that my agents didn't help Lusulia. I even feel stupid with having watch tech here. Oh, I can't be mad at you. It's not your fault, you're just a bear. You did all you could, Sidani. It's not your fault. In his eyes, I killed his father. He seeks revenge. He believes I used magic to do so. I believe in magic. And monsters. Does that make me bad? Do you believe in monsters, father? But please be honest. You're not bad. Ah, you silly bean. You're not good or bad just because you believe in something. I've seen people hurt others in the name of gods, but I've seen rivals and enemies help one another. What goes around, comes around. Evo seems to have forgotten about this. In Evo's eyes, we're the monsters. And he needs to get rid of us so that he can sleep better at night. He's blaming me for the death of his father, and he won't acknowledge that I'm innocent. I just don't know why. I'm not sure we can make it, Eric. If they manage to get the hounds through, what will stop them from, stop them trying something else? It's going to be fine, Aurelia. Plus, you got a bear here. Besides, not a boy, it's not your fault. Yeah, okay. Alright. What's our supplies like today? Our supplies, 6 crates left. Okay. Give some to my family, as you wish. And then let me check on the others. Then we're gonna give you a pack of supplies. And then, I'll go get some rest. Let me check on the others. 4 crates left. Okay. We're gonna go give it to our presents, and then that should be good enough. Take a sack of supplies. Shalasio, good man. And then, sorry, save peasants, but it'd be like that. Let me get some rest. Make sure the men don't stay up too late. We need them rested. Did you hand out the resources, Your Grace? Yes. Yes, I've tried to be fair. I will see you in the morning. Time until Keem Fabian arrives. 1 week. Alright, let's go. Siege of Grevno, week 3. Ooh, their armies have thinned down significantly. Pog! Their forces are looking thin. Our army isn't looking that great either. Can you see siege towers in the distance? Yes, they are done playing games. Regarding the supplies, the villagers we allowed to enter our walls, they ran away after not being fed. They took some gold with them. We kept the morale as high as possible. Atana suffered more losses thanks to that. Oh, cool. They're resuming the attack. Siege towers incoming. Get on the ballista? Get on the ballista! Destroy the siege towers! Archers, on me! Ready for orders. I said archers. Where is everyone? They're not here, Your Grace. Ready? Knock your arrows. Release! Fire! They're closing in. Oh no. Put the hot oil on them. To the other wall. Go! Oh shit! They're already up here. What the heck? Use whatever you can find. Well, I like how everyone's just fighting. I'm just like sitting around here. Alright, well, we use that. How's everyone doing? I'm kick your ladder down. Fuck your ladder. Can I just use the ballistas? Too late for that? Okay. Hot oil. Oh, let me push that ladder off too. Fuck your ladder. This is hashtag very important war. We still have the bombs, Your Grace. Alright, bombs really close to us. That sounds like a good idea. That's all we've got, Your Grace. Damn it, they just keep on coming. We can't hold on much longer. Dajbog is smiling upon us. We're in God's favor. The gods look after us. Stay strong and you will see the end of this day. Aye! For Davern! So dramatic. The battle on the wall lasted for hours, but it was far from over. A deserter! Found one of ours hiding in a shed. Sabik! I'm getting deja vu. There's too many of them. We have no chances of winning. If you let them off, the rest may follow. I'll thank you for the hand pat. Hopefully that's working. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. Hydrate? Okay. I will hydrate. Well, I killed him last time, but I guess I'm not killing him now. Also, thank you for the hydrate. I just hydrated. Oh, thank you for the yeet. Alright, fine. Even the... add a Furby staff. Okay. I thought I was gonna get yeeted again. Alright, add a Furby staff. Where do I add a Furby staff? Furby staff. There we go. Holy shit, it's so big! Watching you down. I'm gonna make this one a pretty big one. Just chilling right next to me. Ominously. Staring you down. Okay. Even the least brave soldiers are essential now. With courage, we will defeat the enemy no matter the odds. Let him loose, General. You better appreciate this alternate universe, Sabik, because in the last one, in the beginning, I slid off your head. Thank you, Your Grace. Bitch. Over here, Your Grace. What is this? It's all in your hands now, Your Grace. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Your Grace? Your Grace? What the fuck's happening? Oh, okay. Archers of Sons of Davern. My brothers! We stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles. And today, we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davern! Oh! But I think we should survive, right? They already had less than 1,000 people. Atana's army grew impatient. Davern's soldiers rested when possible, but everyone had to stay at high alert. Soldiers of Davern didn't know the battle was nearly over. The queen is awaiting you at the wall, your grace. How's our supplies doing? 3 crates left? Okay, cool. Beast is getting tired, your grace, but so is the hunter. We took some casualties. If I'm being honest, things are looking rather bleak, your grace. Sidani. Sidani. Mother is at the wall. She told me to wait here for her. Not to worry, your grace. We will take care of your daughter. Stay warm, pumpkin. Oi, where's Miatek? He got pierced through the neck. Fell through the barrier onto the court. The boys had to put him with the rest. There was nothing they could have done. I'll be damned. What about Bianca? Did he at least manage to propose? Does it even matter now? It doesn't look good. You're right. I better finish my drink while I still can. Stay strong, y'all. Luli. Yellow Grace. Sabik, it's good to have you with us. But thank you, your grace. This is my daughter. It's nice meeting you, Luli. Father! The king said it's nice to meet me. And what she say back? Ooh, it's nice to meet you too, your face, Grace. Your face, Grace, I'm dead. Your Grace, stay warm. Keep warm, peasants. When will this night air? I don't think we will sleep tonight. Hey, it'll be fine. You'll be safe. How are the others? Seem fine here. How's the rest of the townsmen? Most folks didn't want to stay near the gate? Yeah, okay. Alright, door. Head over to where my wife is. Wait, where's our newborn baby? Where do you leave that? Aurelia. I couldn't sleep. Atana grows impatient. She loved this, didn't she? Happy or mad, she would always come here. Lorsulia missed so much. I wish you could have seen her laugh when Sidani brought the stabber, or when she got obsessed over that rooster. I wish you could have argued with Asalia about Maya, or all the pranks her younger sister has pulled. I wish you could have met her new sister. She would be mad at first, but she would quickly grow to love her. I know it. I wish we could see who Lorsulia becomes. I miss her so much, Eric. I miss her too. We'll adventure. There's nothing we can do now. I miss her too. Lorsulia never gave up on us. She tried to warn us, even though she knew she was in danger. And she always looked after her sisters, even though our last moments weren't great. She would have been a strong and wise queen. And I miss her too, my love. You're right. Davern would have been under a fine hand. Oh, I hope it's going to be over soon. It will. We have to stay strong. For her. Their army is getting thinner every day. That's why they're getting impatient. Interesting. Let me go click here. Is everything alright, Her Grace? I mean, considering all this. I'll get some rest. Make sure our men don't stay up too late. We need them rested. I will see you in the morning. Your Grace, drink one more with us. Might as well. Hey Stan, come and join with us as well. Oh, me? Really? And it's the end. Let's all have a drink. Not you, Sidani. Oh. Let's drink and celebrate. There you are, darling. They're here! Eric! Take Sidani with you. Hurry, run to the bedchambers. Now! I will join you later. Atana is at the gates. Soldiers, on me! Everyone else, clear out further into the castle. Soldiers of Davern! Evil strikes at our gate. He claims us to be liars, deceivers. He claims us to be playing with magic. He couldn't be more far from the truth. Soldiers of Davern. For Lusulia? Evo, the king of Atana, has burned my daughter. And now he comes to Davern, our home, to do the same with the rest of us. They want to burst through your doors. Take your wife, take your children, take everything that belongs to you. We won't let them. For this is Davern, and you will stand your ground. For Davern! For your family! For Lusulia! Keep them out! Org! Holy shit. They're inside. Hold. There's too many of them. Protect the king. No one's doing a good job at doing that. Your Grace, you have to go. My family is safe inside the castle. I won't leave my men. I won't leave you behind. Stay with me. Hold. Where on earth is Fabian? So, did my reinforcements never arrive? Oh dear. What do you have in your hand? Is that a jar? Is that a reinforcement? Please? War kind of pog. I wouldn't really call it pog, but sure. Oh, our reinforcements came over! King Fabian has managed to arrive just in time. At last, after a seemingly impossible task, Davern was victorious. The final order. Do I get a fucking slay Evo? Yes, be done with him. Put an end to him already. Evo. You did it. 5,000 men didn't manage to get through these walls. Nothing but a scratch. Why did the gods listen to you? What did you do, huh? Of all people, why they chose you? I promised them I would cleanse this world of magic. What sorcery is this? There is no magic. Magic wasn't involved. It was nothing but a lot of preparation, hard work, and a bit of luck. If there was magic, it would have been a lot easier. Believe me. What drivel? Stop beating around the bush. Did you make a deal with the devil? Tell me. How did you do it? All I wanted to know is how you poisoned my father. I did no such thing. I was sure it was you. Are you still blaming me for this? I was sure it was you. You and your tricks. May the gods damn you. I prepared a perfect plan. I set up all the possible evidence. The tooth, the vial, the letter. The only difference is the evidence was meant to point to a person who had killed you. Not my father. It was you after all. I prepared the poison, true, but I never planned to kill my own father. So you try to kill Talus to Ruatana. You tried to kill me. Why did you kill Asuria? So you killed Talus to Ruatana. With Talus out of the picture, you would Ruatana. This strikes me as a likely motive for you, right? For the 100th time, I did not poison my own father. I loved him. He was difficult ever since my mother got sick. All he did was pray in her chamber and look for the cure. He would treat me like I didn't exist. You try to kill me. You mentioned that the evidence was supposed to point to my killer. You tried to kill me during that wedding night. It was nothing personal. Don't act like it's a surprise. If you were to step down from this throne, I would be the king of Davern. With your daughter at my side, I would have had no problem getting local lords and barons to accept me on the throne. And with the clues I scattered around, I would have led the investigation. And believe me, I would have done a much better job of presenting the evidence. After the royal trial, people would be on my side. As for Atana, I would get that crown sooner or later. But I would have proved to my father that I can take action. And who knows, maybe your archives did have a clue as to how my mother could be cured. And if that happened, we would all be a big, happy family once again. Foolish? Maybe. But didn't you go to great lengths for your loved ones? Why did he kill my daughter? You have killed my daughter. That cannot be forgotten. It's still beyond me. What did she do to deserve it? Have I not explained it well enough already? She wouldn't listen to me. She thought I was a liar. She was brewing concoctions. Pretty sure she tried to poison me as well. And her cat drove me insane. There was cat hair in my cup, my bowl, my bed. He got what he deserved. Most importantly of all, she's the one who helped you during the battle with Rodovia, wasn't she? She let you know we couldn't come, probably giving you an edge over Rodovia. She was a traitor. What other choice did I have? Bitch! You didn't help us when it came to the battle with Rodovia. Why? Do you really have to ask? I hope they would do the job for me. Poof! With you gone, the throne would be mine. A shame my father wouldn't have lived to see it, though. Enough. I don't think there's anything else I can learn from you. You keep saying I poisoned Talus, but there's no scenario in which that would have benefited me. And it sounds like you didn't poison him either. As frustrating as it is. Add a Furby staff? Okay. We're almost done, though. Oh my god, add a Furby and a Wiggly, okay. Furby CF. Oh my god. Don't add too much, gotcha devil, we're almost done here. Where am I gonna put this Furby? We'll have a Furby right there. This Furby's taking over everything. And then you want to add a Wiggly? Oh dear. Add this Wiggly. There's too much going on. Okay, I need to share headspace. There you go. Have a Wiggly right there. And then add a Licky mode too. Okay. We'll add a Lizard Lick. Wait, let me flip this. Flip horizontal. There you go. And make that a teeny bit bigger. There we go. This is a mess already. But thank you. As frustrating as it is, it looks like we will never find out who did the dirty deed. Oh, by the gods. You won already. Just tell me, Eric. How did you swap the cups? I didn't. You weak, slimy liar. You disgust me. You're gross. Weak, slimy, gross. He's all slimy and sticky. Kind of gross. I looked for him everywhere. I stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen. Oh my god, my youngest daughter accidentally saved me. Yo, now that is a work of art. Yes, it is. All thanks to you guys. That's it. Smudge, the snail. Sheer luck. What? If it wasn't for Sidani's snail, I would have been served the poisoned wine. Sidani said she stirred up every pot in the kitchen. That must have been when she changed the cups. The poisoned drink that was meant for me was instead served to Talus. This cannot be. Unbelievable. I was defeated by a snail? All of this, all because of a snail? That is the finest work of the devil. You will regret this, Evo. Save your threats. Save your breath. It's over. Evo, King of Atana. You are charged with the poisoning of King Talus and attempting to kill me, the King of Davern. Treason, massacring civilians, waging unjust war against the Kingdom of Davern. And most of all, the ruthless murder of Princess Lorsulia. She deserved none of it. And as such, you. Off with his head. Let him rot in the dungeon. He does not deserve mercy. You'll forever rotted in our dungeons? Nah, I'm gonna kill you. Get out of here. Say your prayers. They won't save you, but you had better hope they give you a peace of mind. This is the end of the road. The final justice is upon you. You're a fool to think this will change a thing. Atana is brave, proud. My men will never let you rest once they hear their king is dead. Brace yourself, for the age of wrath waits you. Maybe, but you won't be there to see it. Goodbye, Evo. You fucking snivy bitch. Was sent to his death for his actions. Good. I ain't gonna let him get risked being rotting in the dungeon and getting saved, especially since our dungeon is kind of shit, actually. A moment of peace, at last. Just you wait until she grows up a bit. Won't be long until she's run around the castle like a little cat. I don't mind, you know that. At least things will be interesting. I hope she'll be more like Larsulia. Gave us the least trouble when she was little. Oh, don't say that. They have all been good. I hope Asalia hasn't gotten into any trouble. You know her. She'll manage, as always. Maybe she'll visit now that it's all over. She'd better. Where's Sidani? Oh, my phone died. Ah, there she is. Yeah, since my phone's dead, let me go. Let me go charge it. Okay, so phone died. That means I'm closing a few things. Hold up. Closing that. Closing that. No more yeets allowed because I am officially dead. And we will put that there and hold up as I go up in here and log into So. And a sack back. I am back now. Alright, nothing ever happened. I have been a PNG this entire time. Yes. Quit tits! I am now titless, as you can see. It fits very well. There she is. Oh, do you think I could ever befriend a Rodovian bison? It could be such a great agent. Your agent's already helped us a lot, Sidani. You can't even imagine. Do you think this will last? You mean the serene horizon? Mm-hmm. Only time will tell. But it seems that everything worked out in the end. Pog! You decided to behead Evo. Paloma, Talus's wife, never recovered from her disease. As it turned out, no amount of blood spilled on behalf of the gods can change one's fate. Evo's successor to the crown of Atana treated his defeat as a disgraceful waste of resources and swore this would never happen again. With that in mind, Atana started gathering new units under his banner. A new war was on the horizon. Oh boy. Oh, fuck you, Evo. You decided to spare Bayron's life. With a rightful leader and Eric showing empathy, the Rodovians stayed in Davern. Bayran took responsibility for his people, and even though cultural differences proved to be a challenge, the nations sought the best in each other. You let Asalia run away with Maya. Oh, they look cute. Although King Eric never saw his daughter again. I can't read the chat. She never forgot to send him a letter about her latest adventures with Maya, the love of her life. Eric slept better at night knowing that Asalia was happy. Good. I didn't get to marry her off to some creepy guy. You're well prepared for the war with Atana. Thanks to your defenses, Sidani survived the horrors. The recent wars seem like the distant past, thanks to the ever-cheerful Sidani. Pumpkin, as Eric liked to call her, continued to bring joy with her positive attitude, or kept on being somewhat annoying, depending on your perspective. After being unable to find the true perpetrator, Audrey took the blame for Talus's death to save your life. Aww, that was what my advisor looked like. He was really pog. After defeating Atana, Eric was able to expose the real truth behind Talus's assassination, honoring Audrey's memory. Nonetheless, Audrey was greatly missed. Queen Aurelia survived to the end. Oh, she could have died. Queen Aurelia was grateful to see the end of the Horrid War. She continued to support Eric throughout his future challenges. Oh, okay. Oh, you beat the game? Yes, I did. You refused to perform the ritual. The battle with Atana struck a severe blow to Eric's health. However, the newborn Princess Larsulia II brought plenty of joy to Eric's and Aurelia's life. Although King Eric did not have a successor to the throne, he was always grateful for the new member of his family. Despite your efforts, there is no one to take over your throne. Without a rightful heir, Davern built a period of tanistry after Eric's death. It took many turbulent years before a new king was announced, but that's another story. Oh, interesting. And that is all. Up until his last moments, King Eric never stopped regretting some of his choices. He wished he could turn back time to make a different call on at least some of those decisions. Thank you for playing, Your Grace. Cool. Well, I have now beat the game. Pog! Holy shit, the music! That is rocking out. But yeah. That was me playing, wow, this is like very intense music. Not gonna lie. But yeah, so that was Yes Your Grace. Hopefully the music isn't too bad, but feel free to let me know if I should lower it or something. But I had a great time playing it. It has a really good story. And making decisions was pretty fun. Unfortunately though, I do feel like a lot of things, like people said that, bro, this music could bop. Holy shit. But yeah, people said that like in reviews and things that's like kind of doesn't really have replayable value, unless you're like achievement hunting, which I guess I can kind of see, especially because it seems like as long as you do certain things right, the outcome of the game is pretty much the same. It's either you survive or you don't kind of thing, but I think there is a high chance that I might try achievement hunt on my own off stream, and just to see like what happens if I like, you know, do drugs. see how that happens. But I don't know. We'll see. It was a fun game though. I definitely enjoyed it, and I thank everyone who dropped by, hung out, got to see the story of the game. It was definitely a good time. And I hope everyone did too. But yes. Thank you for playing. Yes. Drugs is a whole other run through. I definitely would though. Yep, that's it for me today. Seems like that's it. Oh my god, thanks for all the wiggles. But yeah, thank you for being here, everybody. That was a great stream. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and raid somebody. I love the wiggles. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like the wiggles. Alright, let's go raid. Who can we raid today? Who's on? Ooh, we can raid into my sister! Yo! Wait, let's fucking do that. Let's do that. Wait, let me just make sure she's not done. But I don't think she is. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, okay, let's raid into my sister. Let's do it. I know there's other people I can do, but fuck that. Let's raid into my sister. Love you guys too. Alright, have fun. My sister's playing Fire Emblem The Blazing Blade. Let's go! Take care, everybody. I'll be doing another stream tomorrow. Yes. And it'll be a smash or pass, so let's have fun with that. But yeah, have fun, keep it vibing, and I will see you all next time. Bye! Hopefully that centered out everything. I don't want to like cut off in midway, but okay, yeah. Bye!